What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Stryker break. Pile on in, make sure you hit the like button on your way. We've got 4 breaks today. First, 2 high rollers featuring the brand new release 2025 Topps Chrome Black. We're going to be doing a case in total. So 6 boxes in break number 1, 6 boxes in break number 2, but we've got all kinds of other stuff as well, including 2024 Bowman Draft, 2025 Topps Tribute, the granddaddy of them all, 2024 Topps Chrome Cosmic, and more. So make sure you stick around. We're going to start off. I got a couple of things to open. I just wanted to open them with you real quick before we get rolling here. I think there's a friend mail, and this is probably a pickup. Interesting story behind this one right here. I'll get to it. Let's see what's behind door number 1. This package has been lost for a long time, and it just finally showed up with some freebies in there. Why not add a Donovan Mitchell base card? Why not? And Eugenio Suarez refractor. But that's what I bought. And I bought this February 20-ish, 26th is when they shipped this out, and it just arrived. February. I bought this in February. It's May 2nd. Better late than never. I don't know whose fault that was. If they forgot to put it in the mail. There's a little bit of something disgusting down there. I'm just gonna toss these cards in the trash. Sorry. I mean, I like the sentiment. I appreciate it. But we got a PSA 10 Topps Chrome Black Jason Dominguez. Come on, JD. Step up your game a little bit, buddy. Number 2. This is some friend mail. I cracked it open just to make sure there wasn't like a live snake or something in there. You know, that'd have been horrible. It might have been fun for you, but I mean, there still might be a live snake, but I didn't see one. Story checked out. Fan mail. If you want to send some fan mail, P.O. Box 292, Lapeer, Michigan 48446. Oops, get that off of there. Looking for something. Gotcha. Stryker, thank you for all your enjoyable breaks. They are truly the greatest on the planet. Thank you. You have it all. Great service. Great sense of humor. Knowledge of cards, hobby. Also a little sarcasm. Keep up the excellent breaks. Really entertaining. Enjoy these cards. Hopefully your surgery goes well. If you get a chance, would you please sign your cards for me if you don't mind? You must have sent me. Well, let's find out. Trying to keep your address off of there, buddy. Whoa. Bunch of stuff. Ding Defenders. Yes, I can't wait to reuse these. I'm going to keep them. You know what? We'll just do them all at once. Get them all out. A little assembly line action. Would it be faster? Probably. Just slice them on open. All about efficiency here at Stryker Breaks. If we can find a better, faster, more efficient way to do it, we will. Oh, okay. I see what you got going on there. Those are some special ones. Stryker Breaks, custom cards. If you join a break, you become a slammer, you get in on a break, I send you some of my custom cards. They're limited edition. And I'm getting ready to make a new batch. The 2025 Stryker cards. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a whole, at least a weekend or more to design these suckers. Send them out, get them printed, and get them back. It'll take a little while. But I still have a few left. This is one of the ones going out today. The limited edition. Stryker break at the poker table. Stryker breaks. This is limited to 500. Rare version number 1 on the back. Let's see what we got. You must want me to sign these. Let's see which ones you collected over the years. Oh, look at the collection. We've got 16-bit breaks. Oh yes, that's a good one. That is the common print run of 2000. Love this one. This is one of my favorite ones of all time. 2024 Miracle breaks, limited to 1,000. Secretary Bird breaks, limited to 1,000. And the rare version 2024 Series 2. I will get those signed for you, brother. Let's see what we have here. I see what you did here. You must have ran out of team bags. Card shells ran out of team bags for a while, and they were suggesting to use these because they work just as well, but they got them back in. So if you need supplies, go to cardshells.com and use the code StrykerBreaks. You will get a discount. And now is a great time to get a discount on supplies because the prices of supplies have been going up because of the trade war. So get in while the getting's good before you can't get them anymore. Remember in 2020 and 2021, supplies were almost impossible to find. They were like 4 or 5 times as expensive. J Squared says, I remember when you had like 1 subscriber. Congrats on your success. You remember that? Wow. That must have been like day 1. Have you been here that long, J Squared? Since day 1? Hat tip to you. I appreciate it. Let's see what we were sent. We got a Riley Green Chrome, Brennan White Rainbow Foil. We got a bunch of Tigers. Tyler Nevin, Halloween, Holiday Parallel, Garrett Hill Rainbow Foil, Grossman Rainbow, Englert Rainbow. Couple of bad boys there. And Javi Baez. This is a blue parallel. Very nice. Commemorative logo. He has been doing much better. Palacios, original Hype Force member. Numbered to 75. Autograph on there. Tyler Alexander. Got Riley Green Future Stars and some home run challenge. Riley debut. Couple of chromes. The gold foil Tigers. Reese Olson, blue rookie. Riley Green. This is the 1988 variation. 1988 rookie. I actually don't know if I have that one. Campos to 499. Pink Torkelson. Lots of Riley rookies. Got a Colt Keith Stadium Club Chrome debuts. I'm going to share some of these with my friends. Miggy. Some of my friends are slowly getting into cards. Todd, I'm talking to you. It's taken him 6 years to watch a break. One of my best friends, but he finally watched one the other day, and maybe he's slowly getting into cards. Miggy Carpenter. We got the red ruby parallels. Tarek Skubal. Black and white. Kerry Carpenter. Very nice. That's a sweet one. I don't have that one. Inception green parallel Riley rookie. Couple of Alexanders and Garrett Hills. Badu opening day. Got Scoobs in there. Matt Manning. Willie. Miggy. Some more Scoobal. Torkelson. Riley. Little Miggy mini rainbow. X-Fractor and Refractor. Flaherty and Torque. Scoobal. Man, you are padding my Tigers PC. Action Stars Riley. Got the debut. Ooh, that's a green Action Stars. That's nice. Numbered to 99. I like that. That's a sweet one. That might be my favorite one. Cool. Carson Kelly. That's numbered. Foil board to 999. Garcia. Got a blue Garrett Hill. That's to 150. That's sweet. Colt Keith. Digging that. The orange debut to 199. That is really cool. Riley. Gibson Long. Green to 499. Green Ice. Eduardo. Soto. That's to 2023. Carpenter, pink chrome parallel. Ah, Heart of the City, yes. Yes. And Dynamic Duels, Riley Green and Miggy. To have a special Topps.com only release. I definitely do not have that one. Well, thank you, brother. Yes, I will get some of those signed to you, get them in the mail as quick as I can. Try to get them out there for you Monday when I get everything else out. It's possible I can get this stuff out Saturday. I really try. You know, I guarantee that I get your cards out next business day. Get them out in the mail. I say business day, but I try to get them out Saturday. But don't hold me to that because post office closes early on Saturday, so sometimes I can't get it all out by then. But I try my hardest. That's why you should join a Stryker break. And Bowman is coming out soon. Bowman's coming out on Wednesday, so we are going to have a blast with Bowman. It's going to be a big old party here at Stryker Breaks. Let's see if we can get 1,000 people concurrent in the chat. Have a good old time. I think we can. And if you want to join in on a Bowman break, join the Patreon group. Become a slammer. I'm putting a link in the chat right now. This is how to do it. Everybody's always wondering. You join the Patreon group. You get a notification when I post a break. It pops up on your cell phone and it sends you an email. So then you click on the link and you can buy into a break. Download the Patreon app on your cell phone so that you can get the notification immediately. Just pops right up on your phone. You click the link, takes you to strykerbreaks.com, which is my website. That's pretty hard to remember, but strykerbreaks.com. I think you can do it. Break number 1. And that's where I sell the breaks. I take credit cards and PayPal. Get your tracking information. Next business day, your packages are insured for $100. They get to you real quick. The best breaking experience on the planet. Get in on it. Box number 1. Good luck, breakers. Topps Chrome. We got high rollers today, boy. We're going to get some hits. Let's see what the first auto is. Martinez of the Blue Jays going to Joshua. Congratulations. Steel City says, I'm being completely honest. I don't know if anyone ships faster than Stryker. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. I don't know how you could ship faster than me. Sometimes, if we, like, in the past, we've done, like, only, like, a break or something a day. I'll ship it out the same day. It's possible. Like, that is my priority, getting you guys the cards quickly and efficiently and safely. Cease, Rooker, Thorpe, Miller, Brooks Lee rookie, and we got a purple. Wow, 2 Martinez's in one box. Or Elvis Martinez to 75. Guys, we got Mike Trout with another little boo-boo, but it's okay. It's nothing serious. Just kind of bringing this up randomly because it's on my mind. He's just got a bruise. How about them Tigers? How about them? Oh, we got one more pack left. Ship you a bologna sandwich. That would be DoorDash's objective. And I mean, I would. I'd do it for you. But I'm a little busy. I don't know if he'd be good by the time I got to you. That's the problem. Nando and an orange. Tristan Casas to 25. There's some good low-numbered stuff coming out of here. We're getting lots of like golds and oranges. The fact that there's 2 per box is really good. It makes Topps Chrome Black so much more fun. We talked about it on Wednesday a lot, but man, the release is just so much better this year. And it's more expensive. A little bit. It's a little bit more expensive. I think typically like a Topps Chrome Black is like $200, and this year it's about $250 right now. It might go up a little bit more because you can get Mookie Betts autos, Barry Bonds autographs, Ricky. Can you get Ricky in here? I don't know if this was one of the last things. I forget. But you can get like Randy Johnson, Bo Jackson, and then all the good rookies. So it's a good checklist for autos. Beautiful blue. Brian Roberts to 150. Number 1 with his number on there. Brian Roberts, old school on it? Second baseman. I did not know he was on the checklist. Nice sig on there, though. Michael, congratulations. Just wanted me to say bologna sandwich. You should send a super chat since I said it. I think it's worth it. James Wood rookie, let's do it. It's a nice one. Buxton and a purple. J Hen, Justin Henry Malloy to 75. Man, these cards look so good. They're just so clean. You got to see them in person. Man, I'm almost thinking this should be... I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it too far. I'll take the 2 packs. 2 packs, it keeps it kind of collectible that way. Not too much. But man, it would be kind of fun to get like maybe a box that has like just 6 packs of this in there with an autograph that's not encased maybe. Like if we could save a little bit of money not having that autograph encased, have a different format. Maybe next year we have 2 formats of Topps Chrome Black. You can have this traditional format, and then you can have, I don't know, maybe like a Breaker's Delight. Little jewel case in there, where you get some more cards, maybe a guaranteed insert and a not encased autograph. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I like these cards a lot. I want more of them, but not too many more. Adley, Suzuki, Edwards, Lewis, Ben Rice rookie, and the yellow is Raffy Devers. Great design this year too. Will Stryker have enough space on the stage for the hits today? No. I can tell you that right now. There will not be. We got a lot of hits coming today. These are high roller breaks. A lot of hits. We're going to put Ben Rice off to the side because that reminded me that we should probably save the stage space. Corey says, I love any insert being essentially a case hit. Yeah, I like the more rare the insert, the better for the most part. I like having a case break, but also just a box. You get like maybe 1 insert, a box makes it more special too. Anytime you get 2, 3, 4 inserts per box, it just waters it down too much, and it's like, why even bother? That's one of the better ones. Brooks Lee, on-card autograph. Going to Jonathan. Congratulations. The slammer stand works really well for these two, doesn't it? Jeffrey, thank you. Jeffrey says I have good ideas. I appreciate that. Dennis, happy Friday. Ty Madden. Kobe Mayo rookie. And here we go. Oh, nice Rice to 50. I got the hot hand for Ben Rice. If you watch the last break, you will see. It was insanity. Ben Rice insanity. Hit that like button, everybody. We only got 66 so far. We got to get to the initial 100 real quick. Help a brother out. Almost 400 people in the chat and get to 100 likes. Nice and easy. Nice and early. I've got a little agenda over the weekend. I'm going to get the multi-streaming set up again. I've got it written on my list. Got multiple things written down on my list. I'm spending all weekend working, upgrading some things, improving some things. Hayden Birdsong to 199, the most beautiful last name. I don't think you can have a better last name. bird song. We're going to switch things up a little bit. We're halfway through the Topps Chrome Black. We got a little three-peat, 2 Fanatics boxes, and a Heritage High number. I think what I want to do is we'll go back in time. We'll start here, then we'll go here, and then we'll finish with that. Sound good? Let's see what we can get out of here. Mike with a $9.99 super chat, bringing it early. Friday Fire with Stryker. Best in the business. Let's go. Good vibes coming in from Mike. You know what that means. We got some bangers on the way. There we go. We're almost at 100. Just like that. You guys are so good. Tomahawk says, my brother just completed the rainbow of the Wyatt Langford rookie debut. He has the 101 at PSA now. That's tough. Can't believe he tracked down the 101. Congratulations. William says, imagine if his wife was a secretary, it'd be Secretary Birdsong. Speaking of secretary birds, I'm wearing my human costume today. I'm actually a secretary bird. That's what my shirt says. Mickey Mantle, black gold. Rookies galore. Oh, the most rare card followed by a spectacular Skeens. Guys, we are doing it. Mike with the good luck vibes, I told you. Send in the super chats. It equates to good luck. I don't know how it works exactly, but it does work. I'm going to work on some new shirts too, speaking of good luck. I got some ideas. Stryker, you don't need to put Aaron Judge Paw Patrol up there. You don't tell me what I need to do. Put him back a little ways. 300 career home runs. We got a relic out of here too. Max Fried. We'll take a free relic out of a Fanatics box. Where can I find Heritage High number blasters for cheap? Nowhere. If you're lucky and you're out in the wild and they happen to like restock or something, that would be the only thing that I know. I know they had them on Dick's for a little bit. I don't know if they still have them on Dick's, but you could check. Austin Martin. I doubt it. I could. Well, they were limited. You could only buy so many. So maybe there's still a possibility that they're there. Let them cook, JD. What have we here? Rainbow foil Sano. Andujar. Dude, this guy's getting no love. He's crushing it this season, and the A's only play him like once every 3 days. I think he's batting like well over 100. Well over 300. There's a pretty nice Fanatics box. I'll take that any day of the week. Blue Paul Skeens rookie, freebie, Max Fried, Heritage High number. They only eat snakes. Well, they especially eat snakes, Mike. I don't know if that's the only thing they eat, but they do love a king cobra. Secretary birds, it's humanity's greatest ally, the secretary bird. They eat disgusting, slithering, poisonous, deadly snakes in Africa. They should breed secretary birds for the sake of humanity. I want like 10 of them hanging around my yard. Just get rid of all the snakes. I would definitely have a secretary bird as a pet. If that was an option, I'd teach him how to talk. Or at least when he made squeaking noises, I'd know what he was talking about. Maybe nobody else would, but I'd be like, like pretend he's cracking jokes that only I understand. My friends are just like, "What'd he say?" I'm like, never, you wouldn't get it. It's an inside joke. There's a Skeens rookie. Green Jordan Beck. Aqua Austin Hayes. Wyatt Langford rookie. That's a sweet one. Soto, JD, Judge, and Volpe. Like that. It's not a top load one now. Munoz green. And a white Azuna. Where's our chrome? Don't tell me. There she is. Thank you. Brett Beatty to $6.99. I must have missed a couple of greens. You're supposed to get 4 of them, right? Is that a green? No. That's not a green. Where are greens? There's one. JD Davis is green. I'm good at colors. One, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe there's another one in there. We'll find her. Oh, don't forget about that Fanatics box. 2025. Judge is on such a heater that it's unbelievable. It's pretty sweet having Judge and Ohtani both playing at the same time in our lifetime. Too bad Trout isn't quite what he used to be. It'd be nice if there was like 2 people in the AL and 2 people in the NL that were just, I mean, there are. Like you could say Bobby Witt Jr. and Aaron Judge, but Bobby's not even on the level of Judge. But if they were both competing for MVP, like they were pretty much just right on the same level. Because it's like Judge or Ohtani. Judge and Ohtani MVPs every year. Although Ohtani's not really having the MVP type season quite yet. He's still doing really good, but he's not where he was. We got the Topps Border exclusives in the Fanatics boxes, so that's the only place you can get these. Ohtani. There's a De La Cruz, a James Wood, Ben Rice rookie. On the Topps Border, Lapeer. Class A. Cole Reagan's rainbow foil. Witt and Judge, Tatis and Shohei. Yeah, there's a lot of guys close, but I guess it's on a year-to-year basis. Rooker, like you know me, I'm a huge Tatis fan, and he's having a good year. He just needs to stay healthy the whole year, like we've been saying his entire career. This is year 6, Nando. Like, can we stay healthy the whole year and win an MVP? That'd do wonders for my collection. Riley Green, Cade Povich, Speckle, Brooks Lee, Mitch in the Topps Border, and Diaz. Check this out. I wanted to show you guys. I told the Slammers about this, but these are available for anybody. If you want to go to my website, strykerbreaks.com, got these new game changers in. So they're 6-inch collectible figures, limited edition with authentication stamp on them. And there's 6 players. This is Series 1. You get Ohtani, Seager, Harper, Judge, Julio, and Acuna. They're sealed. I think they could be collectible one day. Limited production, could be kind of like a starting lineup type situation. So check out my website, StrykerBreaks.com, if you want to buy it. I only have limited quantities. One already sold out, so I'm down to those 5 right there. All right, now we're on to 2025 Heritage. When was Julio on Judge's level? Never. Did anybody say he was? I don't think anybody thinks that. Maybe the year that Judge was injured. But Julio wasn't even in the league yet. He could be. There's upside. Julio's got massive upside. Infinite upside. Julio's got MVP upside. There are like 10 to 20 guys in the league that have MVP upside. Julio's one of them. Whether you want to believe it or not. Like, he's streaky. He hasn't done much to the start of the year. But when it's all said and done, we have this talk almost every time. By the end of the year, his stats will be there. He'll be a top 20 player by the end of the year. You got guys like Bobby, Lindor. There's a handful of guys. Tatis. Believe it or not, like Vladdy has that kind of upside. Corey Seager. Mookie. What's up, Fitzy? You need that Stryker poker card. They're limited. There's only so many of them left. And they're not available for sale. You could buy a card in my eBay store. I give those cards away with eBay purchases too. So you can only get them through, you get one in your break pack. Everybody gets one in their break pack. And I also include one in eBay sales. And I've got a 25% off sale going on in my eBay store right now too. Take advantage. All of my cards, everything in my eBay store has a best offer option on it. So if you see a card you like, you can just hit a button that says make an offer and throw me an offer, and if it's reasonable, I'll accept it. Let me drop a link to the eBay store in the chat right now, just in case. In case you're bored over the weekend, want to do a little shopping, I appreciate it. It's a way to support the channel. You get something, I get something, everybody wins. Is Yelich in that group? Well, he won an MVP, but I think at this point in his career, he is probably not going to win an MVP, but I won't completely rule it out. He's done it before. He could do it again. He is immensely talented. Brian Wu. We've only got one of these today. One 2025 Heritage. We also have a 2024 Heritage high number hobby box. So we're mixing in a little bit. Fermi. Flaherty. There's a chrome. Blue. Design a deck of playing cards. That'd be cool. I should. How's that work? How do you design a deck of playing cards and get them made? Trident's up. Or who said that? Andy? Paredes. Brandon Lau refractor. JP Crawford. Luciano. Mel Ott. Also, Slammers, heads up. I've got I've got like 8 boxes of base that I'm going to offer up to Slammers. You just pay shipping on that, and you get a free flat rate box full of just various base cards. There's all kinds of stuff in there from different years. There's some rookies, chrome, parallels. There's all kinds of different stuff. I'm just going to be giving them away. I'll put like a link. I'll let the Slammers know. So they're limited edition, or there's only limited availability. Like I said, there's only 8 of the boxes. So you'll have to act act fast when they're ready, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. Someone was asking in the chat, what do you do with your base cards? There's your answer. I give them away to like little leagues. Anybody who emails me and asks if you're involved with a charity or a little league or something, and I have some available, I give them away like that. And then I also give some away to slammers. I give them away to my friends' kids and nephews and anybody, friends and family, stuff like that. And I also make sets out of them. Like I make complete sets. In case you're wondering what to do with yours, Little League, always good, man. The kids love them. It's something fun to do. Take a big old box, have them go through them. Find their favorite players. Don't forget about Thomas Jefferson. Funny thing is in this photo, Thomas Jefferson's like 23 years old. I don't know that for a fact, but he probably is something in his 20s. Zach Geloff. Bellozo, Refractor, Collins. And we got a relic out of this. There's Julio. Talk about him a little bit. Get the Julio. Who's got the Mariners? Chris does. Congratulations. We got Bob Gibson, Blue Speckle. Refractor, Brendan Rodgers. So many. There's so many stinking cards that are like parallels and relevant top load cards in these boxes. It's crazy. Iriarte. Snellington. What do you guys think about... Oh, there's a buyback. Stamp. Dodgers. Between Tony Gonsolin and Dustin May, who would you rather have on your fantasy team as a pitcher? Dodgers have a couple injuries right now in their rotation. Who would you rather have on your fantasy team out of those two guys? Put it in the chat. I need a little help. Julio. Vino Chris with a $9.99. Stoked you back in action and hope you get back to 100%. Thank you, brother. It's very nice of you. I appreciate the good vibes, man. It means a lot. It really does. You guys rooting for me to get back at it. Motivates me. It helps me. All the good comments and prayers I appreciate greatly. Gonsolin, more wins, lower ERA. Drake says May. Gonsolin. May has a higher ceiling but a lower floor depending on what you need. All right, so here's what I would prefer. It's kind of a whole package thing. You always want strikeouts, right? Strikeouts are important for your starting pitcher. So if I had to choose one thing, it would be who's going to get more strikeouts. But if one guy is going to get more strikeouts and then the other guy is going to be better at whip, ERA, and getting wins, then that would almost be more important. But strikeouts are super important. Oh, man. I think we're going to... Yep. Buzzed out old blade. The old rusty, dirty, sticky blade. Just don't cut yourself. Probably Gonsolin, because May coming back from injury. They both are, though. They're both coming back from injuries. May doesn't go more than 4 innings. Let's double check that, because I think you're mistaken. But before I call you out, I'm going to double check it. Dustin May. He has gone... Every one of his starts is over 4 innings this year. He's gone 5 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings, 5 innings, 5.1 innings. Those are all his starts. So... Rusty's Rips with a $5 super chat. As a secretary bird, did you go to the doctor or the vet for surgery? That's a great question. Oh, you got me. I don't know how to answer that. Dang it. You trapped me. What about both? What if I went to the surgeon, the human surgeon, but I had a vet on standby helping him out? They were both needed. Both hands on deck. 2 specialists. Is Kirby available? No. No. They'll both get Tommy again in a couple months, so it doesn't matter. I know, C-Mac. I'm worried about that. Like, you don't want both of those guys on your team, do you? Gonsolin struck out 9 in 6 innings his first start back. Yeah, I know. That's why I snagged him. So here's a little secret. I got both of them on my team right now. But there's going to be a time in the very near future when I'm probably going to have to drop one of them. Because who knows why. There's all kinds of reasons why. But originally, like your talk about Dustin May not going very many innings, that's legit, because in the past, he really wouldn't go that deep. But, man, they got him going 5 to 6, which means he's qualifying for a win every single time. And he's got a 3.95 ERA, 124 whip. He's got less than a strikeout per inning. Like, his strikeouts aren't very good right now. But it's mostly because of one start against Washington. He only had 1 strikeout. That is crazy to me. 1 strikeout through 6 innings against Washington. What's up with that? That is just wild. He allowed, so against Atlanta, he only allowed 1 hit. He threw a 1-hitter with 6 Ks. Dustin May's good, but Gonsolin's good too. They're both going to be able to get wins because that's just the kind of, like, they're playing for the Dodgers. So wins are tough to get, period, because of pitchers just not going that many innings nowadays. So wins are tough anyway, but if you're going to have pitchers on a team and you want to get wins, it's going to be the Dodgers. Not only is it an awesome team that's going to win most of their games, but they play in a relatively pitcher-friendly park. It's not really known as a hitter-friendly park. I think it's probably more neutral, Belazovic. But if I had to guess, most of those West Coast teams at sea level are not hitters' parks. Corbin Carroll. I had a white Belazovic. I generally don't stack teams up in DFS when they're playing at Dodger Stadium. There's Josh Young to 699. Chromage. May faces the Braves next. Gonsolin has the Marlins again. Yeah, that's juicy. There's a nice rookie performer, Skeens. Couple of Skeenses. Skeens had a pretty crusty outing yesterday. He allowed 3 home runs, back-to-back home runs at one point. How do you think Dix is feeling after that one? They don't care. Roster both if you can make it happen. Currently, it is happening. Chasing Cardboard Tiger says, great day for the Tigers yesterday. See you later, Kenta Maeda. Addition by subtraction. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Yeah, no joke, dude. Maeda is not a major league pitcher. When he threw that ball the other day that looked like 50 cents throwing out the first pitch, it was embarrassing. Like, I've never felt more embarrassed for a professional sports player than that right there. And then he hit the next guy, or he hit that same guy. Like, the next pitch he hit him. It was just really, really, really bad. Birdie. I haven't seen a guy drop off that fast. Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's still putting forth an effort, at least. Geraldo Perdomo in a chromo. And we got a real one, Bill Madlock. All-Star Rookie Cup card. Going to the Cubs. Justin. Cubs are one of the best teams in the league this year. They're fun to watch. Pete Crow Armstrong batting in that 7-hole is a joy. He's a joy to watch. Every time he comes up, it's like, what's he going to do this time? Is he going to stretch a single into a double? Is he going to get a hit and then steal 2 bases? Is he going to hit a home run? Like, he can do it all. Rookie pitchers to 225. And the rest of the team around him's pretty good too. We got a resurgence out of Suzuki. Like, they were like ready to give up on Suzuki. And then Kyle Tucker comes in, and just like, people aren't thinking about Suzuki anymore. They're just like, how do we get around Kyle Tucker? Mike Schmidt. TJ Hopkins. Another chrome, Jordan Hicks. How about this? Get a bunch of hits on the stage. Let's do it. Tribute. Trim with a 39-month. Did you see that Varsho catch? Go Brew Crew. Yeah, I did. The Varsho catch is one of my favorite catches I've ever seen. Because it's hard to, like, if you tried to tell one of your friends about it, it's hard to describe what happened. It's like he fell down, he kind of turned to the side, it just fell in his glove. You got to see it. You got to see it to really understand how sweet of a catch it was. Because it's unconventional. It was awesome. Nice Bobby. Love that photo. Perfect 3/4 photography. Excellent. On back, Mark McGuire. Zoomed in 3/4. That's perfect. And autograph. Will Smith, 20 of 50. Purple parallel. Going to Eli. Baseball depressed right now, Rangers fan. Don't worry about the Rangers. They have one of the best offenses in the league. I don't care what any of their stats are right now. I don't care about anything. Their record doesn't matter. They've got. I would be scared as an opposing pitcher. Like, where do you? How do you face that lineup? Look at the skeins on front. That encapsulates him perfectly. Great photography. 150. Blue. Joshua Bregman. And Yu Darvish gold to 75. We got some extra shills. Padres, he's wearing a City Connect uni here. This one's going to Ben. Starting to fill it up. They haven't homered in a week. Yikes. Let's look at them real quick. See what's going on. Okay, I see why you're so frustrated. Because they lost 3 out of 4 to the Athletics. And there's like no offense right now. Ooh, brutal offensively right now. Let me look at the last lineup, what they're running out there. Oh, that's a gross lineup. Ugh. What? Why does it look so bad? Pilar, Langford, Young, Heim, Simeon, Garcia, Berger. Yeah, there's some guys not performing. So Simeon's batting 188. He'll be better. You know he will be. Garcia's batting 218. He'll be better. Berger 190. He'll be better. There's no Corey Seager in the lineup. I'm confident that it'll be just fine. Jackson Merrill. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, Seager being hurt as usual is not good. But once he's back, the whole thing changes. Was his a hammy? I was watching the game, actually, that he got hurt. He kind of pulled up lame. He's always got a hammy. Will Smith to 99. What are the odds on Skeens getting Tommy John? 70%. 75% maybe. Once Parker returns, Javi can go back to shortstop and give Trey a break. Yeah, they need that. Trey's got a little too much pressure on him, I think. Ernie Banks, Adley. He's getting some good experience in, but I think he needs to be a situational lefty. Like one of our utility guys. Juan Gonzalez, orange autograph to 25. Speaking of legendary Rangers. We don't need a thick boy for that. Seager needs to invest in a good yoga instructor. He needs to do something with those hammies. Like, you know, maybe they need to... You know those little electrode things they put on your muscles in physical therapy? And it just like zaps them, gets them kind of like, gets the blood flowing to it. Maybe he needs to do that before every single game and practice. And then they also do the ultrasound that's supposed to get the blood flowing to that area too. Maybe he just needs all that every single time. Beautiful orange Julio Rodriguez parallel. Love that. Number to 25. Mariners hit for Chris. We got Freddie Freeman on back. And in the middle, Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. Autograph to 199. In all your years of breaking, how many 101s have you pulled? Oh, 20, 30, 50. Something like that, maybe. Kobe Mayo, rookie. On back, Chipper. And in the middle, nice Churio to 199. We got the contrast happening. 3 different colored pieces with the bat in the middle. Nice hit. James, congratulations. Which manager's fired first? I don't know that it's... If anybody... I don't know if it's management's fault. Coaching. I don't know if it's coaching. I think they let it ride for a little while. Definitely for the Orioles, I don't think it's coaching. They just didn't get any pitching this offseason. They need help from a pitching standpoint. 2024 Bowman Draft. We're going to get 3 on-card autographs out of here. And if you're wondering a little bit about Bowman Draft, like, what is this? I know there's a lot of new people that... New to collecting that come into Stryker Breaks. If you got any questions, just put it in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get up to 200 likes real quick. Hit that like. So this product is all about players that were drafted in the previous year's draft, okay? And you get their first autographs, their first professional autographs that are licensed. And you get prospect cards and firsts. You get base cards. This is called base paper. We just fly through this. You can still get base firsts, worth about half as much as a chrome first. And then you get to the chrome. Chrome in the middle, and then you get your autograph. Braylon Payne refractor to 499. Usually you usually get 2 parallels, but not always. You're going to get at least 1 parallel out of a box. Then you get your refractors on back. So typically a Bowman Draft release, the refractors are not worth quite as much as a normal multiplier for a refractor. And that's because you get more of them, like a Bowman refractor. In regular Bowman and Bowman Chrome, the refractors are... Oh, no. Okay, hold on one second. Forgot to plug my fan in here. There we go. Got to keep the fan on the phone. or else it will overheat and cause problems. There we go. Okay, flying through this, we'll get to a parallel blue numbered Antonaki to 150. Harry Ford. Max Clark. You also get your lunar glows. Couple of refractors. Have you ever resubmitted a 9 believing that it's a 10? I never actually have. I've never done that. Because I don't... I just kind of take their word for it. All right, there's something I'm not seeing here. This is a nice card. Connor Griffin, one of the first round picks. Refractor. High schooler, I believe. It's a nice refractor. When will Allen Ginter 2025 come out? Usually that's like a summer release, A&G. But we don't have exact dates. Topps is not good about releasing dates like they used to be. It used to be you'd have a whole year. You knew pretty much when the releases were coming out for the entire year. Give or takes, a lot of times they'd be pushed back, but at least you kind of have an idea. Like, okay, in July we're expecting, like July we can expect Topps Chrome. That's almost every single year. It's like a staple. July Topps Chrome. Outside of that, don't really know. Like usually the Topps update is October, I think. But all this stuff is just kind of up in the air. Yes, Savage. Blue Jays auto for Joshua. Series 2 flagship. That's a little ways out, but it'll be out sooner than you think. Is Topps Chrome one of the most sought after sets? Yes. Arguably the #1 release of the year. DeVries. I made a video, if anybody's interested in the kind of sets and the kind of releases to look forward to this year. I made a video called like the top releases of 2025 or something like that. I think there's a link to it on my website, strykerbreaks.com. You can go there. On the homepage should be the actual video. You can just click on it and watch it. But I go through the top 10 most anticipated releases of the year. And Topps Chrome is one of the top 3 every year. Bowman is one of the top 3. And Topps Chrome Update has become one of the top ones as well. Griffin Herring to 200, Speckle. But I break it down kind of like why they're so popular and things like that. Savage is really good. You think they'll be back on schedule in another couple of years? Well, here's a reason why they might not be. They're going to be getting rights to basketball and football cards here shortly. That's going to throw a big wrench into everything. Like how I hope they're ready. I hope they got the production all lined up, figured out, ready to go with all the logistics of that, because they're going to be adding so many more releases between all those different products, and they're going to also be like, there's going to be cross releases too, where there will be like dual autograph cards with like the #1 rookie in football, the #1 rookie in basketball and baseball, rookie autographs, like crossovers like that. So this is going to take a lot of coordination and logistical support. So not so fast when you think that they'll be back here in a couple of years. It might get worse before it gets better. John Spikerman to 250. I just hope quality control. That's all I really care about. The #1 thing I care about is the quality control. That they're not just pumping this stuff out like it's trash. I want them to be careful. No scratches. Easy on the centering and the dings in the corner stuff. Because PSA has made it harder to get a 10, a Gem 10. So we're going to need a little help on the production side for it to be worth it to send cards away. If you guys want to save money, use the code Stryker25 on PSA. Save 25 bucks off your order. Cover some of your costs that way. Basayo to $4.99. Schiefelbein to $99. Couple of Tigers in there. Sky Blue, Brody Bright, and Connor Griffin in action. All right, we got a Topps Chrome Cosmic and 3 Topps Chrome Black boxes. I think I'm going to finish on the Topps Chrome Cosmic. We'll do these 3 blacks and finish on a Cosmic. Topps did a good year with Heritage this year, says David. Yeah, they did. They made it more interesting. I think they had to. They're going to have to keep these releases this year interesting because of some middling checklists. Still a couple of superstars to look for. Look at what we have here. 70 of 99 Super Futures. Kumar Rocker of the Rangers. Kevin. Congratulations. Super Futures look cool this year. We're running out of space already. Maybe we start double stacking. Olsen, Rodriguez, Trey Sweeney, rookie, and Jackson Jobe. It's a Tigers box. Scherzer. And Birdsong. A beautiful Birdsong purple mini diamond parallel. 27 of 25. Happy Friday, Uncle Fester. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I am, I'm pretty close to back to normal. Not 100%, but I'm close. Trident's up. You got to join the Patreon group, brother. The stream bot will drop a link from time to time. Also, all my videos have a link to join the Patreon group. Become a slammer. Slammer tier. Get notified when I post a break. That's how you get in. I usually sell the breaks the day of, sometimes the day before the break. Jose Barrios to 99. But we get them all sold out before we even start breaking. Get it randomized just so we can get right to it. No reason to delay, hold up the break in the middle for the randomization. That's no fun. Nobody wants to sit there and wait for that to happen. So we do it beforehand. So you know what teams you got, who you can root for. It gives you time to look at the checklists and see who you might like. If you guys go to Beckett.com and you search like a checklist, like let's say you get in a Topps Chrome Black break, you can go to Beckett.com, type in Topps Chrome Black checklist, and they have a little section. It's the team checklist. So you can go through, like, let's say you get the Blue Jays. You just go to the Blue Jays. It shows you all the cards on the whole checklist for that team. And they do that for everything. Bowman, every release. Yeah, it's break number 1. I thought that was on the screen. Sorry, I might have accidentally hit the button halfway through. Oh, an orange? Orange to 25? Reese Hines rookie, 6 of 25. Going to the Reds, Ben. Nice hit. Let's do a little stacking. Trey Turner. There's a Dylan Cruz rookie. Very nice. Zach Neto, Gossman, and a green wave. Logan Gilbert to 99. Refractors are spot on. Oh, that sounds glorious, Crazier. I'm watching the stream in front of the pool. Oh, man. That sounds amazing. I can imagine it, and like, it's so vivid, I feel like I'm there. Brian Reynolds. Schwellenbach to 150. We got one more Topps Chrome Black, then a Topps Chrome Cosmic, and then on to break number 2. Make sure you hit the like. We're almost to 200. Over 500 live in the chat. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for being here. Good Friday vibes, yes. Big Bear's watching the stream at work. Love it. You never have school on Fridays and Mondays, so this is what you do every Friday. Love to hear it. Well, that's a refractor, I think. Yep, Jordan Beck to 199. Cosmic is freaking awesome. You're watching on a mobile in your truck? Nice, Drake. I think that's a rose gold wave. That would be numbered to 15 if that's the case. Kumar rookie. Soto. These cards are so clean and smooth. Brooks Baldwin. And who do we have? Raffy Devers. Another Devers parallel. That's 3 of 15. The amount of low numbered stuff that comes out of here makes me think that this release is pretty limited. Usually, I mean, it always is, but it just seems like we're getting a lot of like rose golds and oranges. And every time you see something like that, it kind of means it's limited, which has me thinking that this product's going to get more expensive. There's a high ceiling with the Barry Bonds autos, Barry, Mookie, Hall of Famers, and some high-end rookies. And with the additional parallels and the additional pack, it might get to 300. Goldie, Festa, Chapman, Schwellenbach. But then again, Bowman is coming out, and that's going to take some of the market away, I think, maybe. Love this. Jackson Jobe to 150. Excellent. Topps Chrome Cosmic. It's a perfect song for it. Are you opening Topps Chrome Black for your personal? It's kind of hard to get a hold of right now. And I don't know. This year I kind of committed to opening a little bit less for my PC because I've got so much stacked up that I have to do something with. Sell, send off to PSA, list. There's like stacks and stacks and stacks of cards, and my wife is actually getting on my case a little bit about that. You know, I told you she never cares like if I open stuff, but she does care when it's like out of control with stacks and piles everywhere. So like if I can slowly start doing like listing some more stuff and selling some more stuff, I might do a garage sale. My friend was talking last night about doing a garage sale, having a bunch of cards and like gaming and computer accessories. I should do that. I should set up with them. Or possibly starting, maybe doing like a flea market. That would help. Mowing the grass and listening to Stryker. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Brandon. Celebrated family looking for a planetary pursuit. All right, here we go. I want to see a Stella Nova. You know me. That's my fave. I'm looking for a Stella. Here we go. Lighter. Carter rookies. Soderstrom refractor. That is not bad, man. That guy's all of a sudden, Soderstrom has become a guy we're looking for. He was not. He used to not be, but now he is. Rodriguez to 199. Andy Rodriguez. Astrologically aligned Ohtani. Galactic greatness. Biggio. A Mason Wynn rookie. Into the Cosmos, Aaron Judge. Max Fried to 75. We got a Green Space Dust. An Aqua Equinox. Jason Dominguez rookie. Jackson Holiday rookie. Jordan Beck. Mookie. Card shows your buddy made 3K last week. Oh man, I've got so much I could sell. It's a time thing. It takes a long time to set up for a flea market and to get everything priced and organized, and then you got to be there the whole time. Like I couldn't even really. Oh, monster hit! Green Space Dust, Ellie De La Cruz, parallel autograph to 75. Mammoth Ben with a monster. Whoa! Oh, even the back is cool looking. Oh, any members? Drop a nuke in the chat for that one. Boom! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That's a snapshot worthy card. Hot B! And we still got a stack remaining. Maybe we find something else. Maybe we find a little Planetary Pursuit. Maybe we get a little Supernova. Jackson Merrill rookie. Okay, so we're going to be opening Topps Chrome Cosmic football cards, break 3 and 4. And remember this, because the die cut, they forgot to do the die cut on this other side and the launch into orbit. I'm saying they forgot to do it. Maybe it was on purpose, but I doubt it. The vibe I get is that they forgot to do it. Nucleus Muncie. Anything else? Give us one more. One more something? Come on. Come on. All right. I want more. I always want more for you, my wonderful slammers. The Land says, yo, Stryker, yesterday I traded for a Wemby rookie PSA 8, an Ohtani rookie debut PSA 8, and a Ja Morant rookie PSA 8. The best one being a Ryan Mountcastle 1/1 rookie auto. Topps Archives, my first 1/1 I own. Bunch of 8s, eh? What did you trade for those? What did you trade to get those? That's what I want to know. And then I'll evaluate your trade and give you an honest review. If it's trash, I'll tell you. If it's reasonable or good, I'll tell you that too. Now we're going to look at all the hits. And then we're going to do this same break again. High rolling. With the Cosmic, the Tribute, the Black. The Bowman Draft. You want to see a Depth of Darkness? Yeah, me too. We'll see one. Maybe in this next break. All right, let's check out some hits. Brody Break, that's a first. Sky Blue. Schiefelbein to 99, Basayo to 499, Herring to 200, Kazi Lunar Glow, Antonaki to 150, Green JD Davis, Chrome to 699, Beatty, White Azuna, Munoz, Hayes, Beck, Topps Chrome Black, Dylan Cruz, Benjay, Griffin, Refractor first, Birdsong to 199, Ben Rice rookie, James Wood rookie. We got a lot of good rookies out of black. Jay Hen to 75, Casas to 25, Martinez to 75, Brian Roberts, blue with his number on there, autograph to 150. Muncie Nuke, Freed to 75, Rodriguez to 199, Soderstrom refractor, Juan Gonzalez, orange autograph to 25, Aaron Judge Paw Patrol, Brooks Lee rookie, Ben Rice to 50, Paul Skeens blue rookie debut, Max Fried game used or event worn all-star game. This is Speaker to 76, Julio game used, Spikerman to 250, Payne to 499, Yesavage first auto. Green Will Smith, stamp of approval. You can put that number in online and find out what game he used that piece in. Bill Madlock, Real One auto. Skeens to 150. Darvish, City Connect to 75. Will Smith auto to 50. Jackson Jobe rookie to 150. Schwellenbach to 150. Barrios to 99. Birdsong to 75. Churio triple. Got a bat and a couple of swatches to 199. Kumar Rocker Super Futures Refractor to 99. Whitcomb to 199. Beck to 199. Gilbert to 99. We got a gold Devers to 50 and a rose gold to 15. Reese Hines orange rookie auto to 25 and an Ellie De La Cruz green space dust rookie autograph parallel absolute monster. Break number 1 is in the books. Break number 2 right here, right now. I gotta print something out real quick, guys. Just give me 1 second. While we're at it, hit that like button. We got 500 in the chat. There we go. Topps Chrome High Roller. Topps Chrome Black High Roller. Break number 2. Good luck, break number 2. We're starting with the Topps Chrome Black. Let's get a little, give her a little sweep. A little roll. Autograph number 1 is a green parallel encased auto. Andy Pajes to 99. Dodgers hit. Dodgers hit for Derek. Got a refractor in this pack. Jacob Wilson rookie, not bad. CJ and DJ Hertz. It's a special, it's like a case hit rookie. Ryan Bliss to 199. What's up, Nathan? You've been watching since my very first video. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Lawbutt, Skeens, O'Neal, Alonzo, and a green Shaunawell to 99. Trying to think of a quiz question I can ask Nathan. Can I quiz you on? Got one. What's the first song that I ever came up with and sang on the channel about sports cards? Nathan. You're on the clock. Nobody help him. We're gonna go like that. Trout back on. Is he on the IL? I thought he just had a bruise, a knee bruise, and he was gonna be fine in a couple of days. Steel City. I have not been watching since Stryker's very first video, but I've been very... Yeah, Steel City is an OG for sure. No, we will hear Nathan. Nathan, it's a very like, I don't expect anybody to actually know the answer to this. People are going to have an answer. You're going to have an answer, but it's going to be the wrong answer, Steel City. Because there was a song before the one you're thinking of. Banner Rice rookie auto. I've been telling you. This is the Banner Rice Hot Pulls channel. It's kind of a trick question. It's kind of a trick question. Because there's some people are going to be like, oh, I know what he's talking about, but there was one before that. It wasn't a standalone video. It was a song in a video. I'll give you more hints. As I was driving, I kind of came up with a song on the fly and sang it. Oh, that one's at the... Look at that. It's at the back. Okay. Castillo, Povich, Acuna, Judge, Alcantara. I picked Alcantara up again. I felt too bad about it. Shaunawell to 150. I'm glad I got him, though. Like, I just feel like he's going to figure it out. Alcantara, he's going to figure it out. Anybody? All right, you can help out. If anybody knows the answer to the question, put it in the chat. What is the first song that I came up with about cards? And I sang it in a video. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's the first one I've seen this year. Look how thick it is. Oh my goodness. Depths of Darkness, Luis Angel Acuna. Look at the layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 7 layers to this card. Awesome. I love it. This is one of my favorite inserts. I got to put it in the top 5 at least. Man, that is a thick boy too. That's a 260 point Depth of Darkness. Whoa. Ballad of K, no. It's the trick answer right there. I'd be shocked if anybody gets it. Actually. I bet only my daughter and possibly my wife would know. Because the song got stuck in their heads and they were singing it. Cade Povich to 199. Baltimore Orioles hit for Steven. Yeah, kind of like an Instavision, JB. You're right. It definitely reminds me of an Instavision, but way better. thicker, more layers, more depth. Profar, Wynn, Bellinger, Romo, Arenado, and Scherzer to 150. I don't think anybody's going to get it. I'll tell you what it is. It's the Bowman Megabox song from 2019. Sung in the theme of the Aladdin song, Arabian Nights. But it's about Bowman Megaboxes. You should go back if you can find it. It's a good song. Hayden Bird song. Castillo. Langford. And a green Brooksley. It's in the videos. It's you'll have to go back. Bowman 2019 Bowman Megabox chase. I was driving around to different targets trying to find them. The Bowman Megabox song. You got it, Trident. You got it. It's a deep cut indeed. It doesn't even have its own video. It's just it's a little gem. We're gonna do it like we did last time. First this, then this, then this. 2025 acoustic version. Maybe I pump one out. Give you the acapella version. I don't know if I remember all the words. That's the problem. It was 6 years ago. A one-off. A one-off improvisation during a car ride. Hey Stryker, love the vids and breaks. Fun to watch. Wanted to get your take on what the difference is between a super short print from a regular short print. How short a print before you confidently call it an SSP? Well, usually there's a delineation in the checklist. Like it'll be a super short print or a short print, like right on the checklist. You could always just call something an SSP or an SP. It doesn't really... I don't think people get that crazy. Usually a card, I would say if it's numbered to like, I don't know, maybe like an orange or less, you could call it an SSP, only 25 copies. That's a pretty super short print. It's like the difference between the actual definition is that it's delineated by tops on the checklist as an SSP, but people can just use their own judgment and say, that's super short printed. Skeens rookie. Oh, nice Ellie. Aqua Fanatics exclusive Ellie De La Cruz rookie debut. We will take it. Got a fresh pack of cut corners. And the cut corners are sticking a little. Philip, welcome to the club. Thanks for becoming a hitter. Mitch Garver, blue to $9.99. Joey Ortiz, aqua. Wyatt Langford, rookie. 2024 Topps update. Colt Keith, rookie. Colton Cowser, another good aqua rookie. Skeens did have a rough one yesterday. He did. Yeah, I was watching that because he was my starting pitcher, and I had a couple of lineups going. I had other pitchers though, so it didn't kill me. Singa was crushing it. Also, Lugo was crushing it. My best lineup had Lugo as the starting pitcher. Class A aqua. Wow, we got the purple foil board and the blue foil board out of this same box. These Fanatics boxes are so loaded. That's to $7.99. Clayton Beater rookie, rainbow foil. Luciano aqua, a good box. You found the video? Bowman Mega Boxes are incredibly rare. Bowman Mega Boxes. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember the words. The history of Topps finest. The audio is a bit. That was one of my earlier videos. History of Topps finest. You got to kick that sucker into like 1.5x. It's a little slow. I was just learning. There's a lot to learn. That's why if you ever want to become a YouTuber making content, you just have to start making it. You're gonna be bad at first. Trust me, you'll be real bad. But you learn. You learn how to get better. And that's the only way. There's no shortcuts. You don't just start making videos and then all of a sudden you have 1 million subscribers. It doesn't work like that. You fail and fail and fail for years. And then maybe one day you start to get some subscribers. When you learn from all your mistakes. Here we go. Dude, even Mr. Beast is still learning every day how to be better. Got to put the work in, you do. You do. Because there is no, like, people like to, like, blame it on the algorithm. And that's not how it is. It's, is your video good or not? If it's good, then the algorithm picks up on the retention of the viewers. That's what the algorithm's all about. If your video is not good, people are not going to watch it for long. They might click on it first, but if they don't keep watching it, the algorithm's going to be like, these people don't like this video. They don't watch it. So we're not going to recommend it. So you have to be good. It's merit-based. It's wonderful. Like a merit-based system. It really is. Like, is there some shenaniganery? I'm sure. I'm sure some companies and organizations kind of have a foot in the door. They get promoted more than others. Maybe there's something like that. But for the most part, for like your average Joe who's just like trying to make content, people have to watch it, and they have to watch it for long periods of time. Jared Jones, like the percentage based, they need to be watching it. If your video is 10 minutes, you know, they're going to need to be watching like 40% of that video for the algorithm to pick it up. Black and White, Matt Carpenter, which is why it's important if you have a favorite YouTuber that you watch their video like completely, or as much of it as you can. You know, you obviously don't have to watch every second of it, but the more you watch it, the more it's going to help out that creator. Even if you don't have time to watch it, you know, you just throw it up on a screen and go do something in the other room or whatever. Like that helps so much. That's a Black and White Carpenter. That's an image variation. And we're going to put them up on the stage. That could go to our question of SP versus SSP. You know, I would say that would be an SP. Even though, like, technically, that's not an SP, it would be a image variation. But image variations and SPs are somewhat synonymous. What's up, Mark? Oh, sorry about that, man. That's a bummer. We got a silver in here too. A silver and a regular chrome out of a blaster box. Love it. Andrew Abbott rookie cup card. He's good. Andrew Abbott's good. Any Reds fans out there, can you confirm with my... Can you back me up on this? Andrew Abbott's good, right? I don't know what it is about Andrew Abbott. Maybe I just have a soft spot for him for some reason. It might be the mustache. Dude, we got a banger box. 3 chromes. Jimenez to 699. Good old banger box. Would you consider home field advantage? I would consider that an SP. Fanatics box 2025 Series 1. Eloy's cooked. Yeah, man. Charred. Not a Reds fan, but he has a cannon. He's just tough to hit. Comes at you from a weird angle on the left side, and he's just tough. He didn't have the best outing in Colorado last time, but who does? And it's tough pitching where he pitches. Reds ballpark is one of the best hitter ballparks that exist. It's tough being a pitcher there. So you got to go deeper into the stats. You got to go look at the xFIP. Because the xFIP takes into consideration the ballpark. Wow, Tyler. Sweet. Okay, we've got exclusive Fanatics borders to find here. Ryan Helsley, the guy who cost me $4,950. Ryan Helsley. Thanks, bud. It's a lot of money. He single-handedly cost me that much money. Pete Crow Armstrong. Future Stars. Pink foil board. Or whatever. Leon. I'm still, like, there's 50 different parallels in this release. Good luck remembering all the names of all of them. And they change the names every year, too. It's annoying. One year it's foil board. Next year it's something else. Brandon Lau. Rhett Lauder. Jacob Wilson, Rainbow Foil Rookie, will take it. Having a good season. Found a black sapphire Jaron Durant to 10 that popped up on eBay the other day, and I had to have it. Got it in the mail today. Never seen a black sapphire in person before, and it's even better than I imagined. Black sapphire are rare, yeah. Real tough pulls. Jared Kelnick. Did he get sent down? Poor Jared Kelnick, man. He's struggled his whole career to live up to expectations. Just when you think he's broken through. Nope. No respect. The Braves have so many fielders. Any news out of Acuna? Has anybody heard any news out of when's Acuna coming back? I just heard news of Jackson Merrill is going to return in a few days. Their next series, I believe. He's going to be back for the next series. So that's spectacular. News on Acuna, he isn't ready for rehab. Whoa. Remember, he was supposed to be back at the end of April. That was like the long, like originally it was like, yeah, he's going to start the season maybe. And then it was like, well, no, we're going to give him a month. And then now he's not even ready for rehab games. Yikes. Jake Berger just got sent down. Yeah. You know, it used to be if you were batting below the Mendoza line, you're out. There's a lot more lenience to batting under 200 these days. A lot more. I've never seen it like this before where there's that many guys. Not just guys, like kind of like star type players. 420 Pack Rip says I read no timetable on Acuna. Landon Breaks Sports Cards asks, is Aaron Judge as opposed to the other Judge. Is Aaron Judge a good investment? Is Aaron Judge a good investment? A good investment is holding on to an S&P EFT for 30 years. ETF. I knew I was going to get that mixed up. Too many letters. An S&P Vanguard ETF for 30 years. I'm never selling it and just holding on to it and then reinvesting your dividend is a good investment. A baseball player who's currently playing baseball and at the ceiling price that he'll ever be at probably and batting 400 currently, I would not classify as a good investment. Could his cards continue to go up? I mean, he is the best player that we've seen in a long time. But you could also put a quarter into a slot machine and hit the jackpot. Would you call that a good investment? No. So, like, could his cards continue to go up forever and be awesome? Yeah. Can I see the future, though? No. But I can tell you that if you invest in the S&P, historically it goes up about 10% year over year for the long term. I can't tell you what Aaron Judge's cards are going to do, though. Sean Noel, I could not in good conscience ever tell somebody that to buy a card because it's a good investment. Anybody who tells you that is like bamboozling you because that's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous claim to make. If you tell people what cards, active players, are good investments with a straight face, like you can see the future and you know what's like, it's borderline illegal. It should be illegal. To like steer somebody wrong like that is horrible to do. Carew. Horrible. Like they should be, like people who do that should be investigated. Darvish. There should be like a department of sports cards efficiency that looks into them. We'd call it DOSC. Benintendi. Isn't like there's like an SEC to look into people that do that under false pretenses. There should be something similar that does that for people trying to tell people what a good investment is in a modern day sports card. Rhett Lauder, Dominic Fletcher. If they want to tell you what a good speculation is, all day, go ahead. That's different. Devin Williams. Or if they tell you they got a feeling, I got a feeling about this guy. I got a gut feeling. He's going to be a good player. Like, that's different. Like, that's like telling one of your buddies that, like, hey, bet on the Pistons tonight. I got a good feeling. Like, you know very well that that's just some idiot telling you what they, you know. Evan Carter. Speaking of the Pistons, man, last night was... I'll tell you this much. Watching the Pistons in the playoffs this year has rekindled my love for basketball to a small extent. Playoff basketball specifically, because whatever I just witnessed was like the old basketball I used to watch back in the day when people used to try really hard on defense, like the old Pistons teams, where they would put every bit of effort that they had, maximum effort, every single play that they could, and you got every ounce out of the player. Defensively, now there's still a problem with chucking up threes that's not very enjoyable. There's a refractor Otani. Seeing a 7-foot, 300-pound guy just chucking threes like 5 feet, 6 feet beyond the three-point line, clanging them off the rim, that's not good basketball. That's not fun to watch. But hard-nosed defense and just diving on the floor for loose balls and hard-nosed, tough play, I love that. And it made me love basketball again. Now, I won't watch any other. I won't watch 1 second more basketball in the playoffs. Not 1 second. But it was fun watching the Pistons while they lasted. And I'm looking forward to a season where they pick up a couple of like good players. Because it's a ragtag group of nobodies right now, except for Cade, basically. And Tim Hardaway Jr.'s been around the block, okay? But get real. And we're getting the band back together with Tobias Harris. Okay. But these guys are not. Yeah, Schroeder, he's a bench player. And we're relying on him to, like, do a lot. And he stepped up, man. Schroeder, I'm proud of him because he is a guy that historically, he's a bad defender, kind of like a low-effort defender. And he came onto the Pistons and took that identity on. And actually became like, at least he's trying real hard. And he had a tough responsibility when he had to go in there and guard Brunson. My God, like 3 guys can't guard Brunson, let alone 1 guy. What a dagger. That dude has got ice in his veins. He's crazy. And I remember him playing for Dallas and just being like, yeah, this guy's, it's like nothing. It's really like nothing. And then he goes to the Knicks and he gets all of the minutes and all of the usage. It's all about usage in the NBA. You can take almost anybody and give him usage and turn him into a star. If you tell anybody in the league, it's the NBA, it's the best players in the world. You point to any player on any team and be like, you can shoot 20 times a game. You're going to have the ball in your hands making decisions. Like almost any of them can put up nasty numbers. Percentages might not be there. It might be a little low on the field goal percentage. Might get more turnovers than they should. Might not put up the defensive stats, but minutes equal money. And like Brunson, to me, he's, at least in my mind, Brunson was a guy, before I watched him for a whole series, was just a guy who was getting usage in minutes. And that's why he's putting up the numbers. But I was wrong. He's way better than I thought. He got better. He improved. He improved drastically, and now he's a superstar and just like a super clutch player. Yeah, the efficiency is what separates him. Yep. There it is, Ken McMullen. Goodness gracious, Ken McMullen. Dude, are you telling me that he was actively in the league at this point? That is not a 65-year-old man right there. That's an active player. He's not 65 right there. Remember what we were talking about the other day about how people just looked older back then? So he was 1, 2. Hold on. We got to explore this a little further. 2, 3, 4. 62 to 72, 12 years in the league. Let's say he was 22 when he came into the league. He's 34 years old roughly right here. He's like 34 right there. Years younger than me. I don't know. Ken McMullen. Were you lying about your age? Are you from the Dominican Republic telling everybody you're younger than you actually are? Smoking was bad. Yeah, that's probably it, isn't it, Aaron? He's probably putting down 3 packs a day, and when he wasn't smoking, he had a big old dip in. And when he wasn't doing that, he was laying on the beach before they had sunscreen. And then he went to the nightclubs, and everybody was smoking cigars and cigarettes inside the nightclubs. Secondhand smoke, big time. They partied different in the 70s. They did. Yes, they did. And drank whiskey during the games. Oh, I love it. Oh. Drinking whiskey, smoking cigarettes, and dipping the biggest dips you've ever seen during the games. I love baseball. Isn't there a video of the manager ripping cigs during the game? Yeah, his name's Jim Leland. Steel City chimes in perfectly. Yeah. Jim Leland's dugout long dart. Leland would take rips off of ciggies during the games. Oh, Leland was the best ever. I'm not promoting doing that. I just long for the days of old where managers could rip ciggies during the games. It's not that I long for. It's just that vibe. Grisham to 75. You know what I'm getting at. It's not that per se. It's just the vibe of doing like stuff like that. Beater. Going to a plane. It's like stewardesses wearing dresses, skirts, and lighting your cigarette for you. Sit back, get wasted. Pilots. Back in my day. That was before my day. Back in my day, the pilot would drink a beer while he was flying the plane, and nobody had a problem with it. He'd land safely and on time, blackout drunk. Brandon Fott. Skeens. A lot going on there. I'm going to give it a little flip because there was a lot of cards and not a lot to show for it in that little stretch. I'm feeling like maybe we got something, but maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Saw a couple SPs in there. That's it. J-Rock with a 17-month. JD Martinez. I'm pretty sure you could cook your own steak on a plane back in the day. Somehow. Peraza to 225, like no one would even care. Just Kopech. Mini. We got a mini. Minis are tough. Triolo to 699. And a real one, Landon Knack. Landon Knack. Looks pretty old, too. Aaron says 2024 Heritage High Number is the best product ever. It's pretty dang good. Medeiros Blue. Aqua coming up. Rosario. Rosario's a Brave again. Oviedo. Chrome. Yamamoto. Well, how about some tribute? Let's get the stands ready. We're going to need them. Bada bing, bada boom. Trada tring, trada trom. Lou Bob been hitting the ball hard recently, Retro? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? They still allow smoking indoor? No way. Where do you live? They cut that out years ago. I'm so glad they did, though. On the flip side of things, hilarious seeing Jim Leland sneaking a cig in the dugout. Not hilarious going to the bar and having everybody smoking back in the day. That was not fun. Jim Palmer, 10 of 10. That's a red parallel, and that is a good one for Steven. Beautiful on-card autograph. Yeah, back in the day, going to the bar where everybody was smoking inside, I would get sick like every time almost. It was horrible. It was disgusting. Gotta take a shower when you come home. You feel like crap. So much secondhand smoke. Horrible. George Brett to 75. Like, I remember back when everybody was complaining about that too. They're just like, don't take my rights away. And I think I was probably on board. I think I was probably like, yeah. But then now it's a really a good thing. Tarek Skubal to 199. Would you let people do what they want? And then now I'm just like, thank God they don't allow smoking indoors anymore. Like, you go to a restaurant, there was a smoking section in a restaurant where everybody's eating food. Now it seems preposterous. Like, the kids are going to be like, they're going to be like, no way. No way they used to let people smoke in planes and on cigarette and in restaurants. Yeah. You just go to like a booth to the left, and that would be the non-smoking section. Like, everybody's lighting up right next to you as you're eating your steak dinner, just like. Yamamoto, Corbin Carroll, and in the middle, Dansby Swanson, orange parallel, and that is a patch. City Connect patch in the middle. It's the nicest one yet. I just remember that this place in town, Brian's used to have the smoking section that was like up above, just a little bit to the side. Because me and my buddies would go in there and drink coffee until they closed. We'd just get pot after pot after pot of coffee, and we'd sit there and just chat. Like, that was our thing to do. And right after we graduated high school, it's like the summer we graduated. Not old enough to go to the bar, just sit there and drink coffee. And it was one of the worst times I ever had to pee in my life. I'll remember, like, they shut the restaurant down, and we had drank probably 4 pots of coffee. And then they kicked us out. And I was just like, uh-oh. Are you ready for this spectacular low-numbered banger? Christian Yelich monster! 4 of 5. Huge, huge patch autograph on a like a clear acetate prime patch autograph relic for Chris. Whoa, that is a huge chunk. Amazing. StrykerBreaks.com. You can check out the Hall of Hits, which features all of these kind of hits that we've gotten over the last few years. Maybe not every single one, but a lot of them. I've got to update the website too. I'm going to write that down. Update the Hall of Hits. I'm going to try to do everything on my list this weekend. I've got a huge list. I don't know if I'm going to have... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all done. What letter is that? I don't know what letter that is. Is it a K? No. I can't tell. Is it from Milwaukee or is it Yelich? What do you guys think? Put it in the chat. It looks like the R in Brewers. Oh. Randy to 150. Beautiful blue Randy. Imanaga. And in the middle, Corbin Carroll. Triple. 44 of 75. It's been a nice box. City Connect Dansby. Patch to 25. Triple Corbin Carroll with the nice contrast between pieces. To 5 Yelich. Autograph relic. And one more pack to go. R for sure. Yeah, I can see what you're saying now. If it goes off to the side like that. Well, Babe Ruth on the back. Vladdy Daddy on front. And in the middle. Stamp of approval. Cal Raleigh. Authentic game used to 199. You'd hang out in the donut shop and rip cigs and coffee all night. Donuts were so disgusting. Ugh, because of the smoke. Ugh. They better have given you a discount. Every once in a while, they'd give us some fries. You know, okay, we just graduated high school. We're poor. All we can afford is like all you can drink coffee, basically. It's like $1.99. Get as much coffee as you want. So like occasionally they'd have some like old fries they'd give us. It was not the nicest establishment, but we didn't care. Love a nice ash flavored donut. Oh. Nick Kurtz first. And the autograph is Tyson Neighbors for the Padres. Drew DeVries. Roman Anthony refractor. When did we see Roman Anthony? Good, Cash. It's always good, man. We already got another, just another Ben Rice rookie auto. We got rose golds, low numbered stuff. Topps Chrome Black's fun. It's really good. Parker. The best TCB ever made. When loitering was still legal. We weren't loitering. We were paying for services and goods. True Blue Tink Hence to 150. Yeah, yeah. Get out of here, you bum. That's what. Like, this is an establishment of business. What are you doing just hanging around? Clambino says, my LCS in San Diego hit the Skeens 101 auto out of black yesterday. Wow. shout out Clambinos LCS in San Diego. Hopefully you guys have Stryker breaks on the TV right now. I know a lot of LCSs do. And if you do, hat tip to you, shout out. Spend some money. Anybody who's in the shop right now, support your LCS. Carter Matheson, 45 of 75. Phillies hit for Joshua. Happy Friday, Jack the Ripper. We got 3 more boxes of Topps Chrome Black after this. And then we're going to mosey on in to some Topps Chrome Cosmic. Oh, yeah, we also have a Topps Chrome Cosmic, 3 more Topps Chrome Blacks. Then we're doing case breaks, a case break, half a case, then half a case of Topps Chrome Cosmic Football. Herrera to $4.99. I don't know the land. I can't help you out on that one, bud. Schiefelbein to 125. Connor Griffin. Metal and Cardboard says my LCS had Stryker on their TV, but it melted from all the heat being pulled. I'm sorry about that. Good thing TVs are cheap these days, boys. Can't help the fire. Seaver King, first Sky Blue. What's up, Clay Play? Another autograph. Randall Diaz. We're getting tight up here. Double stacking, triple stacking, quadruple stacking, quintuple stacking. Not if you want OLED. Dude, I got an OLED 70-inch. It was in the $300 range. It was during the last Amazon Prime days when they have all those deals. It was like $379, I think. 70-inch OLED. And it is amazing. Crystal clear. It's that one that I have out in my barn. I showed the videos, a video of the man cave set up. $70-inch. Have you ever gotten any nice CAGs? Oh yeah, cash. Check out StrykerBreaks.com. There's a little tab, the Hall of Hits. Multiple CAGs first autos. Parallels. There's a first. And a gold Kyle Teal. Oh, that's a sweet, sweet one. Plasma Power Gold Parallel Kyle Teal. Followed by a Plasma Bazana. These are not common. How satisfying was it watching Kay give up long balls to your Tigers last night? I was watching the Pistons, so I didn't see. I heard, so I didn't actually get to experience it. Maybe I watch a replay today just to get my blood going. Remember your parents spending like $4K on a 42-inch plasma back in the day? Oh, I know. Yeah, my buddy spent $5,000 on a 42-inch plasma TV. And then like 3 weeks later, I was like, I got one for $1,200. Remember how they dropped in price really fast? It was LCDs and plasma. Usually the plasmas were like a little bit more expensive because they had richer blacks. A deeper, richer black. But watch out, because the pixel might burn in there. Never happened. All right, 3 Topps Chrome Black boxes, then a Cosmic. I'm excited. Stage is already full of glorious juice. Squeezing juice out. Oh, it's a gold. I see gold mini diamonds everywhere. And it's Gordon Graceffo. 5 of 50. St. Louis Cardinals hit for Todd. We'll put him over here because we ran out of room, and that's a good problem to have. He had a buddy that spent several grand on a projection big screen back in the day. My buddy recently, a different buddy, spent a bunch of money on a giant projection screen. I don't like projection screens. I'd like just a straight up TV. The quality is so much better. I don't know why we need a projection screen. Another Devers. This is the 3rd Devers parallel we've gotten today. Gold to 50. Gold mini diamond to 50. And a purple. Trout and Bo and Merrill and Sale. Hunter Green, and the purple is a rookie. DJ Hertz to 75. Another box. Cased autos are hard to get big names. It's just like anything else, man. Any autos are hard to get big names. Think about it. Blue, Gunnar Henderson, and it's just as you say that. Here we got a Gunnar Henderson to 150, true blue. Beautiful, wonderful card. Steven, nice hit. We've gotten a lot of nice hits out of Topps Chrome Black. Lots of good ones. We've gotten at least 3 Ben Rice rookie autos. We got some really good stuff on Wednesday. And today, like, we're getting good stuff. Not every one, obviously. It's never the case with anything. If you just open one box, especially, you're like, what are the odds that you're actually going to get auto? Not good. But I think there's a lot of good hits potentially you can get out of here. Jace Young. Boom, 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 boom. And a Bryce Harper to 150. I need a... some more easy glides. Cardshells.com. These are the best sleeves money can buy. Yeah, we got a red to 5 Ben Rice Super Futures yesterday too. Auto. Otani, Adames, Arenado Refractor to 199. Yeah, semi-rigids. That's what I use. They've got these little diamond hand semi-rigids. I like the regular ones better. They were out of the regular ones for a while. I actually just bought a case of these from Card Shells. They have the best semi-rigids. I'm not just saying it. It's true. it's just a fact. Cards fit in their semi-rigids better than the other ones. You don't gotta like cram them in at all. They slide in real smooth like. They're great for submissions. Stryker 25 or Stryker Breaks is the discount code for card shells. David Festa, man, we've probably gotten at least 4 of his autos out of here. You just got your shipment from card shells, Jeffrey? Nice. Now's the time, dude. Get in there before like any kind of tariff situation affects the prices. Because it is and it will affect top loader prices. There's already back orders on, I think it's BCW for months. Jose Berrios to 150. Diaz, Bobby, Perez, Tucker, and Taj Bradley. Blue Lava to 150. Need some more top loaders. They got these essentials now that come with 100 pre-cut corner sleeves too. So I think you get 100 top loaders and 100 sleeves in the same box. Festa's this year's cabbage. Might be. Last but not least, in this break, we've got a Topps Chrome Cosmic Hobby Box. And then right after this, we're going to do 2 half case breaks, so a whole case in total of the new Topps Chrome Cosmic football cards. We hit a couple of monsters, multiple monsters in the half case break we did on Wednesday. Big money cards coming out of there. Strike Force, code Strike Force still works? Oh, does it? Okay, so Stryker Breaks and Strike Force, try both of the codes. Still got to get a new one. I should write that on my list too. Get a hold of card shells, get a new code. You checked out the Hall of Hits, the gold cags. There's a bunch of amazing cards on that website. StrykerBreaks.com, Hall of Hits. I'm going to update it. I've got at least half a dozen cards I got to put on there from the last few weeks. Jeez, we got 2 more from today alone. It's only the best of the best, too. Like, I don't put just any old card up there. Like, the hit of the break isn't, like, we don't even necessarily get one it's got to be something, like, pretty crazy. Most of the stuff on there is from breaks. I think they might all be from breaks. Trying to think if there's anything I pulled. I think I might have put one of the cards I pulled or something on there at some point. I don't remember. Law Butt, Refractor rookie. Pete Crow rookie. Oh man, 2024 is aging like fine wine already. Kershaw to 150. We're getting more and more guys. Soderstrom, Butler, Pete Crow Armstrong. More names, more big names that have rookie autographs out of all this 2024. Aqua Equinox, Vladdy to 199. Mike Trout. And we got a Planetary Pursuit. Venus, Imanaga rookie. Love these. Douglas. Sweet hit. Where are we at, folks? We're looking to get 400 likes. If you haven't hit it yet, we got over 500 in the chat still. Let's get those likes up one more time. Do me a solid. Let's get to 400. Nucleus. Rizzo. Oh, there's a white hole coming up. White hole. Ready? Who do we got here? Can we guess? How about Jackson Merrill white hole? Oh, Bobby. I'll play. PJ. Get a little Bobby white hole. Skeens rookie. Churio rookie. Let's look at some hits. Just top load these real quick. I like that Butler refractor. The refractors they're almost as collectible as a Nucleus. They're about the same rarity. You probably get like maybe they're like 2 refractors. Maybe you get 2 refractors and like 1 to 2 Nucleuses. Will there be a Cosmic 25? Oh, I imagine. Very popular release. Lots of top loaders to look through. Got King, Schiefelbein, Herrera, Oviedo 699, Rosario, Maderos, Triolo, Chrome, Kopech Mini, Peraza Silver, Martinez Blue, Fat Aqua, Duran Blue, White Ober, Ornelas to 699, Blue Beater, Grisham to 75, Marte, Vladdy, Collins, Hertapise, Chrome Sheets and Stevenson. Myers blue speckle, Ramos blue, Dana. Chrome Mason Wynn, Johnson buyback, Helsley blue, Ohapi blue, Refractor, Otani, Jordan, Graceffo blue speckle. We got Williams and Fletcher and Lauder and Friedel and Darvish and Carew, Ortiz, Amaya, Shawnowell, Michaelis, Pete Crow and a pink speckle, Jared Jones rookie, green parallel, Jimenez to $6.99. Rookie pitchers $6.99, Rodriguez, Matsui, Marsh, Laureano, Cerna to $99, Aqua Kauser, Mitch Garver to $9.99, Winker to $7.99, Skeens rookie. Black and white Carpenter, Brooks Lee to $99, Povich to $199, Scherzer to $150, Shawnowell $150, Ben Rice rookie auto, Drew Romo to $199, Pajes to $99. Depths of Darkness, Luis Angel Acuna, an amazing card. Amazing. Just really cool. Bliss to $199, Wilson rookie, Ellie Aqua, Scooble to $199. Shawnowell to $99. Hertz. We got Brett to $75. Jim Palmer, 10 of 10, red autograph. Landon Knack, real one rookie. Evan Carter, real one. Andrew Abbott, silver. Jacob Wilson, rainbow foil rookie. Benintendi to 76. Kyle Teal, that is a gold plasma power. Gold plasma power. Bazana plasma power. Cags first, Neighbors first, Hentz to $150, Kurtz first, Cal Raleigh stamp of approval to $199, Whitehole Bobby Witt Jr., Graceffo to $50, Diaz first, Matheson first to $75 auto, Corbin Carroll triple to $75, a bat and 2 different swatches, Imanaga rookie, Planetary Pursuit, Venus, Dansby City Connect, orange parallel with a patch, game used to 25. Look at this monster, Christian Yelich. Autograph, enormous patch, 4 of 5. That's called a prime patch autographed relic. Wow. We got a Skeens rookie, Nucleus Rizzo, Aqua Equinox to $199 Vladdy, Purple Nebula to $150 Kershaw, Butler Refractor rookie, Bradley to $150, Barrios to $150, Festa rookie, Arenado to $199, Harper to $150, Gunnar Henderson, blue to $150, Hertz to $75, and Devers gold mini diamond to $50. We got a full case here. So 2 breaks coming out of this case. I'm going to keep all of them on the stage. So we're not going to have a lot of cards on the stage, but I want to keep the full case on the stage here so we can just, so you can see. Topps Chrome Cosmic Football. We're going to do half and half. So this is technically break number 3, but it's Cosmic Chrome Football break number 1. So I'm going back to number 1 on the screen because that's how it's labeled on the spreadsheets. It's Cosmic Half Case number 1. Okay, break number 1, break number 2, off to the side. This is break number 1. Got the spreadsheet out. All good? Did you have any baseball players subscribe to your channel? Yeah, actually. I can show you. I know for a fact Emmett Olson is subscribed to the channel. This guy right here. He comes in the chat from time to time, hangs out. And there's probably others. There's got to be others. But I got 140,000 subscribers, so I don't know everybody. But I mean, think about it this way. I know a lot of professional sports players, professional baseball players collect baseball cards. They're bound to go onto YouTube to try to find out like what release is good or whatever. They don't know. And so if they're doing that, they're going to find my channel and watch my videos. And how can you not subscribe once you find out what I'm all about? So I got an inkling Bobby Witt Jr. subscribed to the channel. Bobby. Come on, Bobby. What? Box number 1. Kruk. I don't know if Kruk knows how to use YouTube. I don't think he knows how to use, like, you know Kruk. He's like one of those, like, I don't know about this newfangled technology. He's like that kind of guy. Something tells me he doesn't know how to subscribe to channels on YouTube. Not a knock against Kruk. That's part of the reason why we love him. He's so funny. You bet Bobby's in here right now? I bet he is too. He just, like, Bobby's not going to come in and chat with the common folk. Why would he do that? Plus, like, a lot of those guys don't want to come in and steal the thunder of whoever is, like, you know, whoever's channel it is. They don't want to come in and get all the attention and all that. I get it. I get it. It's okay. All right, let's see who we got. See, the die cuts, they didn't finish the die cut. Rattler launched into orbit. Bo Nix, Star Command. Oh, we got a red? Red Flare, 3 of 5 rookie. Keon Coleman. We will take a red rookie to 5. It's already happening. Guys, I got the touch when it comes to football cards. I don't know what it is, but I am pulling ridiculous fire from football. And basketball, man. I pulled multiple Wemby autos. So, like, if you're into football cards and basketball cards, join the Patreon group, become a slammer, get in the group so you can get in on the break. And a gold interstellar CJ Stroud and Caleb Williams, 37 of 50 star clusters. Jeez. It's going to the left, so it's going to the Texans. Top to bottom, left to right is how my multi-cards go. I know, man. I know I said we're not going to put a lot on the stage, but jeez. Peyton Manning. Do you have a hat for every MLB team? Not everyone. I've got probably about maybe like 20 different teams. I don't buy hats of the teams that I don't like. Or, yeah, it's mostly just the teams I don't like. Peyton Manning to 150. Drew Brees nucleus. Launched Warren Moon. And a white hole. Tim Brown? Tim Brown white hole. Yeah. Box number 2. I like this stuff. It's pretty fun. Sending you a Pirates hat. I will cherish anything you send me. If you send me a Pirates hat, I'll wear it. Steel City. I'll wear it during a stream. Warren Moon, super underrated. Well, on the last half case break we did, we got 3 autographs. One of them was a redemption autograph because was it Emmitt Smith? Because Emmitt Smith didn't have time to get his autographs in. Too busy on the golf course, I guess. I don't really know much about that Night Ripper. I'm gonna look into it a little bit. I'm gonna make the Secrets of Bowman video over the weekend. So if anybody's wondering about the Bowman, you know how I make the secrets of all the different releases, dive into the numbers, dive into the pack odds. I'll be working on that over the weekend. So hopefully I can come out with that on Monday. You're not giving the Pirates owner any of your money. Understandable. Oh, that's a sweet one. Rice and Rice. Brendan Rice and Jerry Rice. Blue Moon. Man, that looks really cool with the Blue Moon finish to 99. Star clusters. Gnarly. That is a Chargers hit, though. On the left. Hester to 150. Devin Hester, the Bears. Bears hit. Star Command, Michael Pratt. John Elway. Michael Vick, Galaxy Greats. Tim Brown, Green Space Dust to 75. Nucleus, J.J. Watt. It is kind of like chill, yeah, like chill beach music almost. Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, white hole. Box number 3. No Paw Patrol Vic coming. Oh. Oh. Yikes. Bobby probably watching Stryker right now after BP in Baltimore, sitting in his chair. I would think so. I think probably half the people watching right now are major leaguers. What else are they gonna do? They're sitting in their clubhouse, living life, kicking back. Maybe they got a couple cases of cards. Like if I was a major league ballpark, like if I was in charge, I would have to have, like in the clubhouse, a couple of cases of cards to rip for the boys when they get bored, you know? Why not? Yeah, he just, Leland just went to the Hall of Fame. I think Leland's watching. Can you imagine the faces on the pups if it was a Michael Vick Paw Patrol card? Run! Plays the villain. Like, you know how they make updated versions of all the movies? They should make a new 101 Dalmatians, but Mike Vick is the new Cruella de Vil. They're like race swapping, gender swapping all the characters nowadays anyway, so I mean, I'd go see it. Lawrence Taylor again to 75. I know he did his time, but I can still make fun of him. He did his time. Funny story about that. My friend was a big fan of Michael Vick. Had a Vick jersey and everything. And then after that whole thing came out, he lit his jersey on fire, but it was one of those like plastic type, you know, there's like a cheap one and it was kind of made of like plastic, and the burning melting plastic dripped down on his hand and like gave him really bad burns on his hand. Culpepper. He may be watching right now. I'm not going to say who it was. If you're watching right now, you can tell the chat. Culpepper to 50. Ellis Nucleus. Tom Brady launched into orbit. And Quinion Mitchell, white hole. All right, time for an autograph out of the next box. You're making a custom Cruella de Vic card. Oh, that's going to be great. I'll sign it. Make 2 of them. Send me one, I'll sign it. Send it back to you. Send her off to the upgrade shop. You pulled an 18 of 25 Super Future Auto of Yamamoto from Topps Chrome Black 2025. Any idea on the value? $275.95 plus tax and shipping, minus fees and taxes. Three more boxes to go in this case, in this half case. Any superfractors yet? Not yet, but man, Jeffrey, I kind of have a feeling that we're going to get one. the parallels come out of this at a higher rate than baseball Topps Chrome Cosmic, which tells me that it's shorter produced. Makes sense that this would be shorter produced. They short produce all of the non-licensed football and basketball stuff so that there's more hits and whatnot out of there. Why does this relic have Dalmatians? Yeah. See my vest, it's made out of baboon chest. Your auto was unnumbered. Yeah, it seems like most of them are numbered. Like, at least half of them, it seems like, out of Topps Chrome Black this year are numbered, the autos. Maybe that's not the case, but we've been pulling an awful lot of parallels. Good, he got it. You think that was it? Krent, you think that was it? You think he didn't have them on his property? That he was like raising them? Raising fighting dogs? It was so long ago, I don't remember all the details, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't just he went to a place. I think there was a little more to it than that, but, you know, usually I don't think they're going to waste their time. But maybe, I don't know. I don't really care. But if he had nothing to do with it, that would be a travesty. Here we have a gold interstellar of Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie. Yes. Big boy. Yeah. Michael, this one's for you, brother. Oh, sweet. Starfractor, Caleb Williams. Telling you, man. Telling you. Always pulling the fire. Tough pull, Starfractor. These are not common. A Bears hit. Patrick. Wow, look at all the parallels coming out of here. Gold. Peyton Smith and Sanders to 50. Goes to the left. Another Bears hit. I mean, this has to be way less produced than the baseball. Look at the gold. We got 3 golds on the stage. We got 2 more boxes after this. Another Tim Brown. There we go. Frank coming in with dropping the knowledge. Brad Johnson, Nuke. He says they were on his property, but not the one he lived at. And the kennels were registered by him. So, sorry about that, Creents, but come on. You gotta get your facts straight before you go spouting out nonsense. Trying to defend Mike Vick, even though he was convicted in a court of law. It's not the me. Come on, you can't. You can't. Come on, Cobbs. Come on, brother. You can't. You can't just be like, it's just media lies when he was convicted in a court of law and appealed and lost the appeal and was sentenced to prison to hard time. And then there's all the facts. Come on, brother. There's some things that I get it. The media is definitely full of it. Lots of things. All things probably. Most, if not all. But then there's like, you know, like the rule of law and like the actual convictions. Like after you're convicted, there's still arguments to be made, but when the house and kennels were registered to you and he admitted it, come on. Philip says Vic admitted to paying for the fights and for operating the ring, and I love him. I love Mike Vick. Yeah. We don't need to dig up old graves, do we? It's over. It's done with. He's got football cards again. Nobody cares. He's a commentator for the National Football League actively. Everybody's forgiven him. Let's not rehash and scratch up old wounds, digging at scars. We don't need to do that. It happened. Everybody admits it. I mean, denial can form a callus over your heart, man. You might just need to let go. And you'll feel better about it. We can talk about media lies until the cows come home, but this is probably not one you want to plant your flag on. You know we're going to pull a Mike Vick parallel auto or something now. Like a big one. You know it's coming. I'm rooting for it now. Oh, there he is. That was close. Gotta get a parallel. That's the goal. I love having a new goal. Sterling Sharp to 150. Oh, we're getting close. We got another one. He's got 2 cards in here. Multiple cards. Hold on. We got a Galaxy Great. Let's dig up the other one. Where'd that other one go? Star Command and Galaxy Great. See? Everybody's forgiven Vic. He's prevalent in this release. Except maybe the Humane Society. They may have not forgiven him quite yet. Who's that one lady who sings In the Arms of an Angel? She might not have forgiven him yet. No, it's McLaughlin. Oh, that is a sick card. Malik Neighbors, Cosmic Universe. I have not seen this. That has got to be a tough pull. That is gorgeous. Wow. Excellent design, Tops. I am impressed with this. Wow. That is really cool. Who's got the Giants? Let's see here. Michael. Crushing. Good Lord, look at all the parallels. Here's 2 more. It might be one. It might be the Vic. Dude, we might have gotten the Vic. Did we? Oh. So close. Richard Sherman to 99 Blue Moon. Brett Favre. A little color match going on. Another gold to 50. Like every box has a gold. Good Lord. Nucleus Barry. Sweet. I am really enjoying this release. Oh, Morris. Not enough time's passed? You still a little too soon? A little too soon, Morris. Sorry, bud. Should we give it 25 more years? Then, can we? Or still too soon? You know, levity is good for healing. You know, people actually make jokes about that thing that happened in 1945. Don't dare speak of it, but they do make jokes about it for levity's purposes. It's got to be the right person that makes jokes about it, though. You can't just be any old person. No, I don't hold back on what I make jokes about. If I can get a chuckle out of some people, so be it. If somebody has hurt feelings, it's unfortunate. Just gotta let go. Just gotta let go. Have a laugh. Life's too short. Life's too short to still be mad at Mike Vick. I can think of some other people that you can still be mad at. Several names come to the forefront. I was mad for a long time. I'm an animal lover, dog lover. I have a dog lover. But after how long has it been? Solid 20 years. Has it been 20 years? I think after about 15 years, I finally let it go. I can help you, Morris. I can help you get over the hump. It's just, you want to talk about it? You're among friends. Do you think he should still be in prison? How about we lighten the mood with some Shedeur Sanders talk? Anybody? I bet you haven't heard enough of that lately. Let's open that door. I'm just kidding. Please don't. Oh, here's an orange. To 25. Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis. Brandon, congratulations. That's our first orange. Lots of golds and a red. But that's our first orange. Let's lighten the mood with a little bit of Shedeur Sanders talk. Eh? Just kidding. Oh, but we will lighten the mood with a Caleb Williams rookie autograph refractor to 75. Patrick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We finally got an autograph and it's a good one. Oh, yes. On card. Clean. Beautiful. Oh, we've got some cosmic autos today between that Ellie. Caleb Williams. Let's go. Rattler. I just like saying his name. Kelsey. To 75. Jason Kelsey has a card in here. Jason Kelsey has one. I don't think Travis has one, but Jason does. All right, we got some hits to look at. Then we're going to do the rest of the case in half case break number 2. Any idea on the value of a real one red ink auto? Burt Blyleven from 2025 Heritage. $68.68. Minus eBay fees. Tax, shipping. And your time, of course, is valuable. Let's not forget about that. Wow. Got a lot of sweet cards out of here. Well, let's just look at them. Hold on. I kind of want to organize these just so we can see like how many of each kind of parallel we got. Curious. One of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those, a couple of these, multiples of these, plenty of those. Handful of these. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 of those. Only one of those, really. That's weird. Oh no, 2 of those. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, you on the bottom, then you, and then all of you. Bunch of those, and those. Okay. Check them on out. Couple of white holes. Mitchell and Taylor. Nucleus, Watt, Ellis, Johnson, Sanders, Breeze. Got a Star Fractor, Caleb Williams. Purple Nebulas to 150. Hester, Brown, Sharp, and Manning. Oh, we got another white hole sneaking on in here, Tim Brown. Blue Moon, these are to 99. Rice and Rice. And Richard Sherman to 99. Galaxy Greats. Green Space Dust to 75. Brown, Kelsey, and Taylor. Caleb Williams autograph to 75. Gold Interstellars to 50. Culpepper. Peyton, Smith, and Sanders. Favre. Stroud and Williams, Harrison Jr., an orange to 25, Jonathan Davis, Stephen Davis even, Cosmic Universe, Malik Neighbors. That is a sweet hit. And Coleman, 3 of 5 red flare, Keon Coleman rookie, some nice hits, and now we're on to the half case break number 2, and there they are. Good luck, everybody. Clean that stage off. Do you think I should buy a Topps Chrome football set even though it isn't licensed? If you like it, buy what you like. Try to get a good deal on it. If you see it, try to find one with a best offer option on there. If you're looking to buy it from eBay or whatever, that's what I would recommend. Shoot the guy a little offer, see if you can find a good deal. Then get a good deal on it. You feel good about yourself, and you got something you liked. Over-under on autos for this break, asks Derek. Let's put it in the chat. I'm going to set the over-under at 2.5 autographs coming out of this 6-box run right here. Put it in the chat, over-under. 2.5 autographs. Come on. I'm going with over. I think we get 3. scooch over a little bit. I need some room. Thank you. 3 autos. So over for Farmers, under for Michael, over for Goody. Oh, let me drop a link. Speaking of mega boxes, I got a link. Bowman mega boxes right here. I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. Bowman mega boxes on sale. Boom, boom, boom. Link in the chat while they're still up. If you're interested. I bought a whole case. I'm going to rip a case of them on the channel. I know. I said I wasn't going to rip as much this year. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to rip a case. For my PC. Let's see. We got Goody thinking over. JG with the under. Alyssa says way over. Mystic thinks over. David says exactly 2.5. That'll be an interesting thing. Half a one. Ripped right in half. Did you just get one in the last half case? Yeah, we just got one in the last half case. So, we're due a few. Peter says, over. I just ripped a bust chrome black box. Need to see the over. Alright, we'll get you an over. Got a Bowman hobby pre-order. Bowman's gonna be fun, man. Next week, Bowman Day is Wednesday. One of the biggest days of the year, Bowman Day. It might be the biggest baseball day of the year. Topps Chrome or Bowman. In terms of popularity. Blylivin Red Auto is somewhere between 40 and 50. Hey, I was pretty close, having no clue whatsoever and just generating a random number off the top of my head. I wasn't too far off. Here we go. Oh, he's got 3 cards. We've got all the chances in the world to get a parallel. He's got at least 3 cards in this release. Latham, rookie to 150, Tennessee. Got to pull up case break number 2. Anybody watching the Karen Reed trial in the chat? I know I'm changing the subject all around, but for some reason I watched the whole first trial, and I'm all in on this one too. I find it fascinating. And I can't get enough of it. I love the real life court cases and drama. I watch a lot of YouTube videos from like real stuff like that. I enjoy it. True crime. I like true crime. McMillan to 75. Turner, Nucleus. Why are they in football uniforms, asks Wong. This is called Topps Chrome Cosmic Flipperoo. And they just put them all in helmets and football gear. And they changed the names to protect the innocent. Oh, look at what we have coming up. We got a planetary pursuit. Hold on to your butts. Here it comes. Keon Coleman again. We're pulling Colemans like it's freaking free. Beauty. Joshua, congratulations. That one's heading your way, buddy. Okay, who's commenting on it? Here we go. You're from her town, says Mike. No way. I want info. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about, I want to discuss it in the chat right now because I want other people's opinions. Because I'm watching it from a completely neutral place where, like, I didn't watch any of the media coverage beforehand, before the trial or anything. So, like, I'm only going by what I see, like, the evidence that's like allowed into court, basically. So I will tell you what I think. I want to read what you guys are saying though first. You watched the first one and have seen every Dateline. Do you think she's guilty? I'll tell you. It's been a big deal out here for a couple of years. Do you like the Jim Can't Swim guy on YouTube? I don't know who that is. Never heard of him. I think she's been framed 100%. After seeing this stuff come out, after the cases, true crime is definitely interesting. I think she's guilty, but I don't think she did it on purpose. I think she stormed out pissed because he took too long and clipped him. Is she hot? That's up for debate, Wong. Sometime, I mean, I'm not going to go there. Wong, others in the chat. I'm a married man. I'm not going to get myself in trouble. One way or another. I personally think she's guilty. Because there's the card data says she kicked it in reverse, slammed on the gas at the exact time that he got killed. And her tail light got busted out, and there was his DNA on the tail light, and her tail light was found in the yard right where he died. That's pretty damning evidence. But so the other side of the story is her defense team is really, really good and top-notch defense lawyers, and their job is to paint a picture of anything of just reasonable doubt. Their job is just to sow seeds of reasonable doubt any way they can, come up with any story they can, find any flaw or any witness that may have said something slightly different one time and make it seem like the biggest deal in the whole world. They're doing a good job on defense. She's got great lawyers, because what they're trying to do is just paint a narrative of like, well, what it says right here, like one person got his phone data and it said that he walked this many steps and that he walked downstairs. That's really the only thing they have. And then like one of the other Cellbrite data guys was like, nah, that could just, that's like not accurate or whatever. I can't remember the exact. I'm not, trying to litigate this thing live while I'm ripping packs. But personally, I think she's guilty. Based on a lot of things, actually. And there was a mistrial because 8 people on the jury thought she was guilty and 4 people held out. Because the defense is really good at creating reasonable doubt, suspicion of reasonable doubt. And like, I'm not going to argue with it. They're doing a good job of that. Would I be, like, if I was a juror, would I be just be like, 100%? It'd be tough, man. I would have to, it'd be a long time in that jury room. I'm open-minded to the evidence and the evidence that's allowed. Because there's Mason Smith. Because the stuff that you see on the outside that we see that's not allowed in court definitely skews it one way or another. Because like outside of court, you can say anything and create any kind of story, weave narratives left and right, go on shows trying to sway public opinion. I mean, she's been on a bunch of different shows doing interviews with her lawyer, painting whatever picture they want without a judge there saying that's not evidence. So like seeing that stuff, it sways you. But if you just go with the evidence that's allowed in court for a reason, because we have due process, we have a certain process, and not all quote unquote evidence is allowed in for a reason. So you don't get biased and you don't swing one way how you shouldn't. Newton. Jerzon Newton. But I'm not mad at anybody who thinks she's 100% being framed or set up. I can see that side of it for sure. Neighbors. But I just don't think the story they're trying to tell is like, it just doesn't make sense. Did you watch the Young Thug trial? I tried watching little clips of that. I tried watching some of it, but I don't know. I couldn't do it. It seemed like it went on forever. But I watch all those trials that are on there. I loved the Johnny Depp trial. Oh my gosh, that was like every day I was like, get your popcorn ready. Peyton Manning, the son. Also, the Murdoch trial. I watched every minute of that. That was amazing. Must see TV. Oh, and the stabbing, the river. What was it? Snake River? What was it called? Something River trial. I watched that. I know you think that. I don't. Throughout the years, a lot of innocent people. Well, you know, I also agree with the sentiment that it's better to set 100 guilty people free than send one innocent person to prison. So, Murdoch was an idiot. He was worse than an idiot. He's like one of the worst people ever. Like, ever in history, in my opinion. One of the worst people. The Murdoch guy was like a lawyer. His whole family was into law, and he was a lawyer. He was like bigwig lawyer, and he murdered his wife and son and tried to, like, you know, get away with it. And not only that, but after that, they found out that he had been stealing and embezzling from basically everybody for like years and years and years. He stole like innocent old ladies' money and like just everybody. He was just stealing everybody's money. And it was to support like a oxycodone addiction, and he was just like constantly on pills all day, every day, and just like paranoid and stealing everybody's money. And then one day he just snapped and killed his wife and kid. Like, whoa. Horrible. It's hard to even think about. You do a killer Alex Murdaugh impression? I'd like to see it. That guy was one heck of a liar. Holy can you imagine? A lawyer? So lawyers are, we all know. Not to disperse any lawyers that are watching. I know there are some, but we know what lawyers are good at, and they're good at talking their way in and out and around things. This guy had everybody fooled. His whole family, all of his friends, everybody in the town, like everybody was fooled until they weren't. I think the wife and kid found out, maybe. Had to have been a reason. Yeah, his kid was a turd too. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about the, well, oh, actually, I mean, I don't want to talk bad about the dead, but the one who he shot was drunk driving a boat and killed a girl that was in the boat with him, and they like got away with it, or maybe there's a trial coming up for it. I don't remember all the details of that, but I think that might have been part of the reason, because they were in for a world of hurt. That's what it was. Is the trial was coming up for that, right? And they were getting sued by everybody, and they were gonna be bankrupt. Yeah, and then there was that mysterious house cleaner that died too, that they said was just like, she fell down the stairs, and nobody ever looked into it until now all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, this guy's a killer. Maybe he killed that lady too. And then there was another killing that happened on the side of the road, and they think that maybe the family had something to do with that too. Just a huge web of lies and murder craziness of a high profile, like, powerful lawyer. He stole millions from his clients and everybody. His firm, his law firm, his clients, his family, just everybody. He did everything that you could do that was bad, basically. I mean, as a human. And then played the old Southern gentleman. I didn't do nothing wrong. I may have stolen some money, but I did not do it. It's like, oh, wow. You are something. Mitchell to 75. Launched Eli. Blue Moon to 99. Murdoch story will be made into a TV show. Oh, yeah. TV show, series, movies. Like there's like you couldn't write a better story than that. It's twists and turns. And then if you take like creative liberties with it too, there's a lot of things a lot of places you could go with that. Corley Gold, Interstellar, New York Jets. Going to Brandon. Matthews, Nucleus. And a Walter Payton, Galaxy Greats. Oh, Mercury, another planetary pursuit. We got 3 of them. Mercury Neighbors, Sun Manning, and Sun Coleman. Cool looking Mercury. The next one I'm looking forward to is the Blake Lively case. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be super entertaining. Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, all going to get subpoenaed and have to testify. Oh, that's going to be wonderful. Can you imagine getting Ryan Reynolds on the stand and like finding out all his little dirty secrets and having to have him admit to it? I can't wait. Get to see actually who he is, because he kind of strikes me as like a creep in real life. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, you've seen his movies. You can see his comedy and his personality. Like that is who he is, except in real life, not as good, I guess. I've heard stories from people that he's not funny in real life. He's just you know what? And I liked Van Wilder. And Deadpool versus Wolverine was great. First Deadpool is pretty good too. Second one, not so much. Waiting was great. Loved Waiting. Yeah, he kind of plays that same D-bag in every single movie because that's all he knows, because that's what he is. Just a big old D-bag. Blake seems fake. Oh yeah. So is Reynolds. Dude, both of those people are extremely phony. At least they look like it. They look like it to me, and I've watched a lot of things about both of them. She's kind of a nasty little thing too. She can be real nasty to interviewers and people. Right after I said that about Ryan Reynolds, a Mint Mobile commercial came up. Isn't he the spokesperson of that? Why does he need to do... I'll never understand it. Like Shaq being part of the General auto insurance. Go to the General and save some time. It's like Shaq, the cheapest auto insurance. Why does Shaq need to do that? Oh, she's a 10. Don't get me wrong. Oh, does he own it? Okay. That makes sense. Advertise for your own company and then pay yourself and then write it off as an advertising expense. I see what you're doing, Ryan. Sneaky. Just like we thought. Sneaky little D-bag. Yeah, him and Mac from Always Sunny own that soccer club. Orange? Could it be? Oh, Galaxy Greats to 25, Teddy Bruschi. Patriots hit for Connor. Shaq's bored. I think he just probably spends a lot of money on frivolous things and needs to keep that money coming. Ooh, Jason Sehorn, orange to 25, Milky Way marks. What a sweet looking auto. Dude, they crushed this release too. Good job on some of these inserts and these autos. It's good. It's a good, fun release. A lot of hits in here. Relatively reasonably priced too. Like it's way cheaper than the baseball release. Way cheaper. I mean, Shaq is on TNT at like every time. He can't be that bored. I think there's some people that are celebrities, athletes, people like that, that they just get offers for so much money. They're like, I can't turn that down. You're going to pay me that? What? And I only got to work for like 30 minutes? Or I don't know how long, but you know, they're only in these commercials for like 5 seconds. And they're getting paid, I would imagine, millions of dollars. Pearshaw to 99. I think a lot of times they're just like, I can't turn that down. I don't care what it is. Yeah. I'm not getting general car insurance, but go get them. Hester. Yeah, exactly. Jerry Rice. Maybe I should. Maybe it's cheaper. My stinking car insurance is expensive. Bo Nix purple at 150. I think I might look at the general to get insurance for my car. It worked. The advertisement worked, Shaq. Congratulations. Do you get a taste? You think Shaq gets a taste if I go sign up? Use his code? Big Cactus. Remember when he was the Big Cactus? He doesn't use that nickname much anymore. He played for Phoenix for like 2 years. Yeah. If I could sign my name on a card for $50 a pop, I would never stop. Who, Shaq? Yeah. No. I know she's like that big. She's, yeah, I think it's his wife, isn't it? Oh, really? Oh, that's why Shaq needs money. Alimony and child support. Adds up. One of your good friends is in business with Shaq. He's so nice and a big man. I can tell you for sure he is a big man. But I cannot say that if he's nice or not. I would hope. I hope he's a nice guy. Gentle giant, yeah. What kind of business? Shaq's in a sofa advertisement over here in the UK at the moment. If anyone should be bored, it should be Barkley. Barkley's not bored. None of those guys are. Barkley's in every other commercial. He's always in commercials, but like good ones. Like Barkley has a better personality than Shaq. And therefore, he gets better commercials. Like Shaq, you can barely understand what he's saying. I don't know how he ever got a gig as a commentator. Shaq thinks he's man. Like you can't. He just mumbles his words. It's horrible. Chuck at least speaks fluently. And you can understand what he's saying. I love Chuck, man. Yeah, I'll watch anything Chuck's in. I love it. All his commercials. Chuck GPT, hilarious. Although, when you're watching MLB TV, they play the Chuck GPT commercial every 5 seconds. Scott dropping 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Check the chat, everybody. See if you got a green highlight. And give Scott a hat tip. Well, we need a couple autos to hit that over. Expecting one out of this box and one out of the next box. And a Mike Vick parallel. Still looking for it. If you thought I forgot, I did not. Yeah, depths of darkness, hard to see translating over the screen, but you gotta see it in person. Here we go. Galaxy Greats. Oh, it's Jerry Rice to 25. Niners hit for Brandon. Broswell, Chris Broswell of the Tampa Bay Rays. Not Rays, you know, you understand. Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Rays. Hard to get out of baseball zone mode. Come on, we gotta get an auto out of here. We're due one, we need one, we want one. It's ours, coming soon. Latham. Tennessee. LMNOP Mike. Caleb Williams. Come on, we're doing auto. You know we're doing auto. Give it to us. Give it. Gotta get one out of the next box. Give it. Last box. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to 400 likes. We're almost there. If you haven't hit the like button yet, last chance. Get that like button hit. Get to 400. The last box of the day. One-on-one incoming, yes. One-on-one autograph, how about that? The images for some of the retired players are from an insert in a release from the 90s. I knew they looked familiar. They were called League Leaders. Are they using the same images? No way. From when they had the licensing back in the day, they kept all the images. Oh my gosh. Alyssa says, Google why Shaq signed a deal to make shoes for Walmart and turned down millions from Reebok. I like Shaq after reading what he did and why. Yeah, I remember the Shaqs. I don't know if I got the Shaqs back in the day. I might have. I know I got the pennies. I got the Penny Hardaway shoes in high school, and I freaking loved them. I thought they were the coolest things ever. Shaq had the pumps. Was he the first one with the pumps? The Shaq pumps? If those were the first ones ever. Imagine having those still. I bet they'd be valuable. Like in box, especially like a new pair in box. I bet you those would be collectible. Yeah, the under is gonna hit unless we hit a double in this one. Yeah, Shaq had a pump. I just was wondering if it was the first pumps ever that were Shaq's. You had two pair? Think the price for 24 Heritage High Number will ever come down anytime soon or at all? I don't see why it would. I think it's kind of at the floor right now. But it would. Here's what it would. It would if like the checklist doesn't pan out. Say 2 years from now, or a year from now, or something. Like every player that we love right now that we think is awesome, and a young superstar in the making, and a Cy Young, and the greatest pitcher. If those guys don't pan out, then yeah, he'll go down. But actually what's happening is more players are turning into stars. So really it's just about the checklist. Here's our first parallel. And it's Eli Manning to 75. Going to Eric. Joe Mess, what's up, brother? 9 month. Hey, Stryker. The first pumps were Emmitt Smith Reeboks. Really? Wow. 1989, the pumps came back. Jesse says it was D Brown with the black pumps. Yeah, I was a big D Brown fan back in the day. Steve Young refractor. Dan Marino. Purple Barner to 150. Nucleus. Oh yeah, D Brown pumped him up in the dunk contest. That's right. Do you think he got, like, was that part of a promotional thing? It had to have been, because that was huge. Gold. Randy to 50. Galaxy Greats. Bo Nix launched. Oh, here we go. We got another auto. It's going to be a big one. Come on, big one. It's a orange to 25. Marvin Harrison Jr. Sweet. Wow, they knocked out the autograph inserts. Like, they're just great. They're great. They look so cool. They have so much personality. Especially like an orange with the orange wave in the middle. Orange Galactic. Very cool. Dreamweaver. Whoa, Dreamweaver. Are you in here? Big old Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie auto to 25. Wow. Look at his hands too, with like the Saturn looking planet right in between. Sweet placement. Great card. Well, the under hit, unfortunately, but at least we ended with a monster. Let's get these bad boys top loaded. Garbage auto. Yeah, and shame on him. What's wrong, Marvin Harrison Jr.? Daddy couldn't afford private school? Just kidding. Yeah, no, Ohio State teaches you nothing. They don't even teach you how to read and write. It's all about unspoken horror. What they teach you there. Unspoken nonsense that we can't talk about at Ohio State. Michigan, on the other hand, I bet you they have wonderful autographs. Fully legible, all of them. Got to be smart to get into there. I know I'm opening the door. I don't want to open the door. Can I close the door? I just wanted to crack it open and talk a little trash and then slam the door shut and run away. That's what we're gonna do. Door shut. It's over. Bo Nix to 150. Pearsall to 99. Smith to 150. Newton to 75. Neighbors. Nuke. Turner Nuke. McMillan to 75. Latham to 150. Teddy Bruschi to 25. Galaxy Greats Randy to 50. Another one, eh? Barner to 150. Manning to 75. Dude. We got a full rainbow of this character. Latham. Broswell to 99. Jerry Rice to 25. Hester Nucleus Matthews as well. Corley to 50. Eli Manning launched into orbit to 99. Mitchell to 75. We got some planetary pursuits coming in. Coleman, the Sun. Neighbors, Mercury. And Manning, the Sun. Marvin Harrison Jr., 22 of 25. Awesome. Rookie auto. And Jason Sehorn to 25 as well. I like him. I hope everybody has a glorious, wonderful, beautiful weekend. I hope it's sunny where you're at. Get on outside, mow the lawn, throw the bags, enjoy the weekend, and thanks for watching.